great intro. It's a great intro.
It is a great intro. And in saying that, what is going on, everyone?
Hello.
Hello, my friends.
Johnny G, how are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Big man.
How are you, man? Welcome to the HFD podcast.
John reminded me I've got to just get it out there first. For anyone that's watching, if they remember last week, we had a bet on which podcast member wasn't going to rock up today.
Did we actually put money on it?
I don't think we put money on it, but we had a bet. I
Yeah.
won this bet because, you know what, I'll just bring him up like, where is he, bro?
I'm actually a bit upset that
I'll just bring it up because, where is he?
I'm a bit upset that he's not here.
He's
He done us, man.
done us.
Is that Jimmy?
Jimmy, yeah.
Wait, you see him. Since we're delayed, you get to see what everyone else gets to see.
Oh,
Oh, where's Jimmy?
But
Isn't he one leg Jim now?
you got
I reckon
you have to
should
hide.
change
You got to hide it behind
yeah,
the.
I reckon we just change him to one lick Jim.
We should have him as the background, just his head. Oh, there's Jim.
That's wild.
But yeah, guys, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and everyone in the chat. How you going? Check out our merch as well, guys.
The merch.
We got a few guys donning the merch tonight. So
We got the old merch there. There's the clip for the old merch that we got up, and then we got the new ones that Chris made. You know, the hairs, and then we've got this. This is a new one.
You
I've
made
got
that one
today. Hey.
did you make that one?
Yeah, I think so. And then I got this one of the new ones. And
Johnny G's wearing the
wearing the,
vintage.
The vintage, yeah.
Vintage, you know, I'm just
Oh
wearing
my
a.
God.
Vintage HFD.
Reeves is back, man, in the chat.
Hey, Reeves, how you
Reeves.
going?
He says Elliot. I think he's talking about Harvey Elliott, I'm guessing, because,
What'd he do? Something?
you know, he probably scored a goal for the first time in his career.
I signed him in Football Manager.
Did sign him in FM.
FM?
Did. He did.
Yeah.
John signed Harvey Elliott.
Oh, really?
Somehow I signed Mukoko. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, best player in the game.
I don't think he is.
Harvey
I think Haaland is, but
Harvey Oswald.
Harvey Oswald's wild. But Reeves, good to have you back, man. Hope everything's going well, what you said and everything, and it's good to have you back.
Reeves is wild.
Reeves
is.
is very wild.
What's been going on, man? What have you been doing today, big man?
Sleeping.
Sleeping? Because you worked last
I
night.
worked.
Night
I worked. So I started my shift at 2300, which is
Mhm.
11 o'clock at night,
Mhm.
till 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's wild.
Yeah. So
That's a messed up time.
it is. I'm pretty tired to tell you the truth, but
That's a very messed
yeah.
up time.
Yeah,
you
haven't
worked
even gone
today
home yet. I've just come straight here.
Yeah, I worked, but, you know, working through the night and then working half the day just mess you up. 'Cause you see the sunrise, you know?
You know,
I know.
contrary
the worst.
Contrary to popular belief, we do have day jobs.
We do.
You know,
You know what I love about
unfortunately.
I love about the winter. You don't get the
morning sun.
morning sun.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
get home, it's still dark. But
100%.
Yeah.
but now, yeah.
Rob says Haaland yet another hat trick,
Oh, here we go.
and now white cards are in. What the fuck, he says. In saying that, you know what though? I think the best point got made about that. If he turns around and scores 100 goals this year and they don't win the Premier League, were they better off with him or without? Because they actually seem worse now with him.
Mm.
I know he seems good, but don't you think they're worse?
Yeah, well, they're not as, I think they're too Highland focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't be that good because he got pocketed by a left back in the Manchester derby. That was
Yes.
centre back. So,
Wait,
your
wait.
team won. Tottenham are back.
I know they're back. A bit Fulham, you know. Sorry, Tony Khan. But
Tony Khan?
He owns them, doesn't he?
Fulham.
The
yeah.
AEW bloke.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. I thought you messed up Harry Kane.
You
Called
know
to
what?
play
I said,
No, no,
you know
no.
what? I said to Chris.
No, man.
I said to Chris. Listen, I have no. Me and John, obviously, we're in Australia. We do our Man United show. Now, we have no intel, nothing. But I believe Harry Kane will be a Man United player.
I've heard that. That's sad for us, you know.
I just
We
think-
liked him.
I think he wants to. He's doing, and it's no guarantee with United like it was when Van Persie did it. But he's going to do a Van Persie. He's going somewhere where he thinks
Yeah.
because City don't want him. They got a striker. Liverpool don't want him. They got someone. He's never going to go to Arsenal. The option is United. That's it.
He'll be good for you guys, I think.
I think he will.
He wants to win something, man.
Tottenham haven't won something since 1967. Huh?
We should have won that when Liverpool won it. That's when we should have won
No,
it.
no. You should. Tottenham should have won it when Leicester won it.
Oh, sorry, when Leicester won it.
100%.
Oh, yeah, that's
They
right.
choked hard.
Yeah, sorry, not with Liverpool.
Like,
They did.
choked hard.
Mm.
But,
I reckon they might get what's his name back. I know we're talking about soccer again already. I reckon Poch might take them over again if he doesn't take Everton because Conte's not staying.
Oh.
remember, you guys wanted Conte?
I would have had him. I'm happy we have Ten Hag now, but at the time, I would have taken Conte all day of the week because
He's a tough coach.
we put in Ranić and he was terrible.
Is Walter White?
Who, Ten Hag? He's talking about Conte.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Walter White's mild.
No, but Ten Hag and Conte are very similar in that they don't.
I didn't know Conte had
No one messes around with him.
his hair done.
I showed you that.
I know, I couldn't
John's
believe
like,
it.
what do you mean? I'm like, dude, don't you remember him? John's like, I don't remember him playing. I'm like, he was bald.
I thought he had luscious hair.
When
but
he played against Man United in the 90s,
Is it a wig?
99, it's implants.
it's implants.
When he played against us in the Champions League, I think, who did we play Juventus and won the treble? Semi-final, I think.
Yeah.
He was bald. He had no, he was nothing. And
There
now
you
he's
go.
got full head of hair.
He hair, yeah.
Oh,
Advanced hair, yeah.
pretty much. Yeah. Like Bosnich. I'll read a few things. Night shift can really knock you about, Rob says. How many nights in a row have you done?
3.
3. There you go.
Yeah.
Too late for Kane. He can retire to the A-League, Rob reckons.
Ooh.
Big call. I believe Harry Kane is a plonker if he signs a new contract, Genwell says, with Tottenham. Hi, everyone. Ooh, I love KP's top, Amanda says.
He does look good.
It's wild, isn't it? It's technically called the baseball top, but I got it.
I like it.
It's
I like it.
I got it as like what you said, as pajama top.
It looks like a pajama top.
But it's meant to be like a baseball.
Oh, by the way, I did make some new merch the other day. So hashtag nice guy t-shirts
Oh,
and hoodies. So check it out, guys. HFD merch.
I wouldn't mind buying a
MySpreadsHop.com.
hashtag nice guy
Yeah.
hoodie.
Yeah, I bought one for my,
Yeah.
you know, my friend Sandra that passed away.
Yeah.
His son's 21st yesterday.
Yeah.
So I actually got one and sent it to him
It's got the HFD logo still on it.
on the back.
On the back.
Oh yeah.
I've got
Little one.
I've got a top as well with this. It says "Stay Hunky" here, and it's got our.
But it's a
YouTube
small.
link.
It's a small.
Yeah,
it's
got
a
our
small
YouTube
one.
link and the logo on the back.
I haven't got the YouTube link on there. I
no,
just got.
just on that one. I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've
How
got
much is the hoodie?
Oh, we can get discount. We
with
can get
us, we get
discount.
it cheaper
We can get it cheaper.
because obviously it's our.
But
shop.
because it was his birthday, I shipped it
Yeah, to him.
express.
Yeah.
So I paid a bit extra for shipping.
Mm.
But I don't
Tottenham
care.
could have been really competitive if they invested properly. Imagine with all the players they've had: Walker, Trippier, Bale, Modric, etc. The problem is, Genwell is they could never have kept those players. There's no way Bale is even to United. There's no way Bale's staying at Tottenham when Real Madrid are calling.
Yeah, that's
Do
right.
you know what I mean?
We'll see what happens.
You have to be hashtag nice. You have to be a hashtag nice guy to get one, though. Johnny Amanda says.
Oh, I'm definitely hashtag nice guy.
So apparently she's insinuating maybe you're.
I'm not a nice guy.
Actually, it's really. If you have a look, if you go on the website and have a look, they're really cool.
Reeves reckons he used to do 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. 4 on, 4 off. It was a mess.
Yeah, that's what we do
But
now.
he used to do all nights, 4 in a row. You do 2 days, 2 nights.
Yeah, I know. See, I reckon the 2 days, 2 nights stuffs you up because then you got to change your body clock to go to a night shift from a day. So that kind of. Do you reckon, Johnny? Do you reckon
Yeah.
that's harder?
I think what you did was hard. 11.
Oh,
start.
11. Yeah, that was an extra shift. I normally don't work that 11 to 11.
Yeah.
But that's the worst because you're starting really late at night and then coming right in the morning and smack in the middle of the day again. It's the worst.
Once you finish your night shifts, you feel like you got jet lag or something.
But the other shift, yeah, it does, man. I feel like I've been hit with a bus.
it's like
I told
you've
you
been on
that.
an international flight.
I'm lucky KP made me a long black to help me out.
Probably did nothing.
Well, I've got a long black. I've got a Pepsi Max over there. So
Water. We've all got
we all got
coffee,
caffeine.
a Pepsi Max, and a water.
Keep us going.
Well said.
I know. But
Even Luis Diaz last January, they messed around with him. Tottenham apparently. I don't know about that. Maybe they were trying to sign him.
There you
Luis
go,
Diaz.
Luis Diaz.
Luis Diaz is wild.
Isn't he just a Liverpool flop?
You must be happy about where Liverpool are.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I'm even more happy about their neighbours. I hope they get relegated. Everton.
Hey,
Right. Do you hate Everton as well?
Yeah, why not?
is it 2 months till
I hate-
AFL starts?
Can I be quite? Yeah. Can I be completely honest with you?
Yeah.
I hate every other team in the league besides Man United.
Is Man United like, you know how here we see Collingwood as like the
I reckon
the
we're like
shit?
that.
Like, you know, the
Well,
team
I
that
think-
everyone hates.
We're the most
Of
hated
England.
team.
Oh, 100%.
Are they like Collingwood?
Yeah, we're the
I'll
most
tell
hated
you
team.
why. Because
We're the most supported and hated.
Sir Alex Ferguson said in his autobiography, he goes, the number one goal I did was I wanted everyone to hate us because if they hate you, you're the best. And the problem is it's carried on now while we haven't been the best, but the media hates United. Klopp does something.
Yeah, but they're still the biggest. It doesn't matter if
Klopp, Jurgen Klopp will do something as a manager for Liverpool and they're like, he's passionate. If a Man United manager acts like that, throw the book at him, fine him. That's how they are. Because it's United.
So it's like Collingwood.
Oh, 100%.
Because everyone hates Collingwood.
100%.
Yeah.
But the problem was Collingwood weren't the best.
No,
They
it never
won,
was,
two
no.
premierships in what, 30 years?
Yeah, no, they're not.
Like,
No, they're not. I mean,
they just hate it because of their supporters.
Yeah,
Pretty
I guess so.
much. Like
Yeah,
you
that's
guys,
true.
your club is a better example. Why does everyone hate Port? Not Power. Why does everyone hate?
Oh
Port?
yeah, the
Why does everyone hate
Magpies.
Port
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
Magpies?
Because we won so many premierships.
Exactly, because they're the
Yeah,
best.
yeah, yeah.
That's the perfect example.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's it.
I was actually going to ask you a question.
Me or John?
Well, John won't have a good answer.
Thank you.
What is the all-time best opening scene of a movie?
I either reckon it's Saving Private Ryan or Blade.
I reckon
Blade is good. Blade is great.
Could you count
or sorry, before John goes, The Godfather as well.
I can't remember what happened.
When the
to
guy comes in, it's his Gumbaro, and he's the Don. So it's like you coming to me and I'm the Don. And he goes, this guy's being dodgy to my daughter. Can you do something about it? And he turns around to him and he's like, you didn't want to come and kiss my hand when I was the Don. Now you're asking for a favor. And like, get the fuck out.
I honestly think Final Destination, when they're in the
in the
plane.
plane?
Yeah.
For me, oh yeah, that's a good one too. Because like, yeah, they all die.
I think Saving Private Ryan or Blade.
Saving Private Ryan's definitely
For
a good
me,
one.
What about Blade? Blade, I know it's not the best movie, but the opening scene.
Oh yeah, Blade's
He
amazing.
just goes in the club, remember, and all the vampires.
Yeah, that's a killer. That's one of the
It
best.
just starts fucking killing. It
I just can't remember that.
just kills everyone.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's
That's
the
a good one.
best, bro.
Well, for me, I'm more nostalgic and like when I watch something, like it reminds me of my childhood, and I
Yeah.
just love, and I can just watch this opening entrance all the time, and that is the movie The Goonies.
Oh, Goonies is good.
The opening scene from that
I can't remember the game.
when they're in the jail and they're
No, Goonies is good too.
and Back to the Future is a good one too.
Yeah,
Like
Back
when
to the
he
Future's good.
when he walks into Doc's
Yeah, that's good. Goes and plays the music and that.
yeah
That's a good scene too.
yeah. But
But I think that your one's good. Fine, but Saving Private Ryan's got to be up there
yeah,
because it's so emotional. It's like
Yeah,
Tom Hanks is like
Is that,
shaking.
that's when they're on the beach, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Tom Hanks is like shaking.
Yeah, that's a crazy scene, man. Far
It's
out.
one of the biggest scenes of the movie.
dude.
That would be the
Oh,
biggest
can
thing.
I tell you what my favorite opening scene is though?
What?
Dylan.
Yeah,
Son of
you-
a bitch.
that is a good opening.
What's the matter? The CIA got you pushing too many pencils?
You
Is that the
son of
opening
a
scene, though?
bitch.
Because they're on there and he's like, yeah, he's like about the tobacco, Jesse Ventura, and he's like, this shit will make you a motherfucking sexual tyrannosaurus. And he's like, get that shit away from me. And then the helicopter lands and he goes in and sees Apollo Creed.
There is a lot of good opening scenes out there.
That one's killer because it's
There
Arnie.
is.
I just love Arnie. Like,
Even Ace Ventura when he
Ace
kick,
Ventura, oh, that's a
kicking,
wild opening
kicking the
scene.
box to that bloke.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
that is a
yeah.
wild opening scene too, eh? Ace Ventura.
You can go on for ages to
You
see what the
could.
best is.
You
Dude,
could-
that's a wild one though.
yeah.
Ace Ventura. That's a good one.
It's probably broken.
You
Nah,
know what's
that's a good
another good opening scene? It's like, it's a bit subtle, I guess, is Rocky.
The
Just
first
shows
one.
him boxing,
Oh, yeah.
against
Yeah,
that
yeah,
other
yeah.
shit kicker.
Shit kicker, yeah,
and it's just, he wins this crap fight, and then because of the story it leads into,
yeah.
so
Yeah.
many good opening scenes.
There's a few shit ones that like. There's some good movies with shit opening
Oh,
scenes,
yeah.
but like it just takes longer to get into.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, for me, yeah, Goonies I just
Oh,
remember
Goonies is
as a
good.
kid
Goonies is good.
because when they're he's escaping the jail, and he like lights up the fucking.
Either I haven't seen the Goonies or I can't remember it.
It's an old film.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
It's
wild.
a classic.
Jess told me to check my Snap, and it was just showing me an Eddie Murphy movie on Netflix. Because Jess knows
What
that's a
a-
good opening scene too. That's my favorite movie.
What happened to Eddie Murphy? Is he just like fell off a cliff?
No, he was on the Oscars the other day,
He
and
won the thing with Will Smith.
he paid that Will Smith.
Yeah, I
that
heard,
was
but what did he win it for? What did he do?
He made a new show. I think it's a movie.
Surely
No,
he-
I don't think he won anything, did he?
He was he was
He was just presenting.
He got nominated for an Oscar last year.
not for that coming American movie.
No, he got nominated for he played on Netflix a biopic of this black comedian from the 70s, and Eddie Murphy played him in a biopic.
It just
he got
seems like
nominated
his
for Best Actor.
comic is sort of fading.
It wasn't a funny movie. It was serious.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, he probably has to go down that route.
No, he wants to do stand up and that again.
He does?
He said that, but he knows everyone's too touchy. That's what he said.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like Eddie of old, you know what I mean?
Why? Did you see what he did with Wood? That was Eddie of old.
Yeah, it's,
He's like, He's like, I got 3 tips for you about, he gave the best speech. You thought it was going to be serious.
There's no Ricky Gervais.
He's
though.
like, pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name out your fucking mouth. The way he did it was...
but
Was Will Smith
I think
there?
it's funnier than Ricky.
yeah, but Ricky's more fucking.
Ricky's more controversial.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Eddie Murphy's more talented. That's the... Eddie Murphy can go do other
I think
things.
he definitely was more talented.
No,
I don't know about
he
stand up
is
now.
not about stand, just in general, he's way more talented. Because Eddie Murphy could go do like he did with Shrek, make millions being the donkey. Ricky Gervais, I don't think can do that. I don't think he has that sort of talent.
No.
He's funny stand up, and he's a talented writer because he wrote The Office. Ricky Gervais.
I like Dave Chappelle. I think he's great.
He's funny.
He's
and what does he
classic.
say? Eddie Murphy's the god.
Oh yeah, of course. But I like his
Oh, he's
stand up.
funny.
He's funny.
Yeah, Rick.
But he
James-
can't do what? Obviously
what
can't
made
do.
Dave Chappelle?
Rick James.
What movie? What
Nutty
scene?
Professor.
Yeah. And what is it?
He was-
Eddie Murphy giving
Give him shit. Yeah, I did.
And he
Sure did.
reckons that scene was like ad lib. He goes, I was trying to better him, and Eddie Murphy's just drilling me.
Yeah, it was funny, man.
That's
It's one of the best scenes ever.
Oh, yeah.
That.
The Nutty Professor.
Do you remember when he was
it's
drilling?
coming Friday. What you showed me, we're gonna watch it.
How many Nutty Professors are there?
Yeah.
There's a few, but the first one is the best. Especially that scene I'm talking about with Chappelle and
He got what's his name? Adam Sandler's mate, David Spade. He got him sacked from SNL. That's how much of an icon he is. Because David Spade went on Saturday Night Live and goes, "Oh, I thought I saw a shooting star last night, but it was a fading star." And he put a picture of Eddie Murphy. And David Spade told the story on a podcast. He goes, the minute the sketch ended, he goes, they came into me and said, there's a phone call. And it was Eddie Murphy. And he goes, he like just drilled me. And he goes, and then I never got cast on Saturday Night Live again. And Eddie Murphy hadn't been on SNL for 30 years. Because he's just an icon, man.
Do you know
He's
what?
a comedic icon.
You know what's one of the funny opening scenes as well, like the Adam Sandler movies. So like Happy Gilmore when he's like, I was a plumber and I was I was a gas attendant. Remember that one?
I
remember that?
said this to Chris last
I'm
week.
trying to picture it
I
now.
said this to Chris last week. You can comment on this. I said I loved Adam Sandler's old movies. I reckon all his new movies are shit.
I don't think they're shit. They're not as
He's
good.
done so many. It's just
Like
diluted.
Blended's a good movie. It's not as good. Like
Blended,
it's
I've never
different.
heard of Blended.
It's not crude humor. It's
I know,
different.
but it's just the old ones were just better.
Yeah, because
He
they were
was-
crude humor, and we
Yeah,
grew
I
up
know, so
loving
I
that.
don't know. What I like, you know what I like how you said about Eddie Murphy? All these guys, they all change because society has made them have to change, not do crude humor anymore. Whereas Eddie Murphy has turned around and said, you know what? If I can't do my humor, fuck you, I'm just not going to act.
Yeah.
Because that's what he was funny for.
Yeah.
Like Wedding Singer was great.
Yeah, that's what's old.
Yeah, that was
It's
a classic.
old. That was
It's one of his
classic.
originals.
Happy Gilmore.
Billy
But-
Madison,
Billy
Happy Gilmore,
Madison.
Wedding Singer.
But you know, Longest
Even-
Yard. I liked the
Yeah, but that
Longest
was
Yard.
more serious.
Yeah, but it was funny too.
It was, but it was more serious.
And then
because Longest Yard was a remake. Of
Anger
an-
Management. Ever seen that one?
Yeah, that's okay.
Mean
With
Machine.
Nicholas-
Mean Machine. Yeah, the
Yeah.
original.
Yeah, that was good. What was another good one? Like The Grown Ups. Did you like that?
It was okay. I didn't think it was that.
No. Little Nicky.
Chuck and Larry?
Okay.
That's okay. I don't mind that other guy.
Oh, the fact. What's his name?
The one that plays Paul Blart, the mall cop.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
that
think
guy.
Adam Sandler played a serious movie.
He did.
And
He got,
like
he got praised.
Spanglish, wasn't it?
He's like an agent
What
or
was it?
something.
Was it called
Isn't he
Spanglish?
like an agent of someone?
I think he got an award for it
Yeah,
or
he
something.
did. He got praised for it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I'm a big Adam Sandler fan,
Get
but
some-
I understand what you're saying.
Get some soup for the steed. Donkey's best line, Rob reckons. You know what's the best bit with the donkey, I reckon? In Shrek, you know when he's like, oh, if you want to be this swamp, this is my swamp. He goes, we're going to cut it down the line. That's your side, this is my side. Then he turns around and his swamp is like 1 meter and he's like, shit.
Is that Shrek?
I don't think like those kind of movies, especially like talking about crude humor. I don't think you can get away with it these days.
Well, Eddie
Like,
Murphy
do you
said
reckon?
shit that they want him to apologize for now.
Yeah, I
That
know.
he said in 1985.
But can you
Like, about
imagine?
gays and
It's
stuff.
bullshit.
And he's like, fuck.
But can you imagine like a Happy Gilmore coming out now?
Well, could you imagine? Honestly, you're saying
Like,
about
like-
stand up, right? Could you imagine Eddie Murphy Delirious coming out now?
Nah.
No way in hell.
He'll be all over the news.
That's why Andrew Dice Clay, that plays Ford Fairlane, has been cancelled now because he just
Ford Fairlane.
no, because he was a stand-up though, and he was a HBO stand-up where they could just say whatever they want, and he just was so crude, and he just got cancelled. He got
The world's fucked, man.
Delirious couldn't come out now.
No way.
Nah. Same with some Adam Sandler movies.
No way.
Nah.
Think
That's
about
what. That's
Waterboy.
what.
Waterboy. Everyone loves Waterboy, right?
Yeah, but
Can that come out now? Him
No.
acting to be a special, like a
No.
handicapped bloke?
you can't. No way.
No way, man.
You'd get
You
crucified.
get crucified.
Yeah. Have you ever seen The Big Lebowski?
Yes.
That's a good movie. Ever seen that? Big Lebowski?
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
You would have seen. We would have seen.
It's
Yeah.
like an old movie. It's good though. It's funny. Yeah. It's got
Yeah,
Jeff
it's good.
Bridges.
I
Jeff
don't think I've seen a
Bridges.
movie for a
Bridges.
while.
Jeff Bridges
actually.
and Dan.
Same.
Dan from Roseanne.
Yeah.
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 Even what's his name? That
What's his name? Dan
No.
Goodman.
he hung himself. May he rest in peace. He was a legend.
John
man.
Goodman.
Robin Williams.
Oh, he was. Yeah, he was
You know,
great.
so his stand up when he was at Matt.
He was
like
funny
Eddie
as.
Murphy, but he was.
He was different though, but he was good.
Oh, he was the best. He was so
Yeah.
talented.
Yeah, he was.
Him and
He could
Eddie
do
Murphy
voices.
were that's why them two are the most talented comedians. Like,
Like Aladdin was him.
oh, but you know why he didn't win an Oscar?
Mm.
Because it was ad lib. They said there was 100 hours of footage of him just being like a malaka,
Yeah.
and you can't win an Oscar if it's not a written script. It was all like he made it all up. That's how talented.
But that's
he is.
how good he is. That's
I
why he
know,
should
but
win one
that's
for that.
the rules of the Oscars.
That's
mate.
ridiculous.
I think Matt Damon said that last line he says in
He made
Good
it
Will
up, he
Hunting.
said. I watched it.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
made it up
yeah.
and they loved it and they put
Yeah.
it in there.
He goes he was just meant to read it. He wasn't meant to
Yeah.
say son of a bitch stole my
Yeah,
life.
for them, bitch,
Nah,
my line.
Well,
Robert
that's like,
Williams was.
have you seen Django?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
a good movie.
Yeah, but Leonardo, at the end, when he slams his hand and he breaks that and his hand is bleeding,
Yeah.
that was real. It wasn't in the script. His hand cut and Leonardo DiCaprio just went with it, and they just left it in because he like played it so well because they saw the pain in his face.
Yeah, yeah.
And he just went with it, and it just.
There you
And I
go.
think someone won an Oscar for that. I think him or Jamie Foxx, one of them, got nominated for that movie as well.
Leonardo DiCaprio's a good
He's
actor.
good.
He won an Oscar for that other movie,
Revenant.
Revenant. Yeah.
So can I ask you, what would have been, because he is a good actor, if they went with the original casting, he was meant to be Anakin Skywalker? Would Star Wars, the new Star Wars, have been better?
Oh, it's hard.
Do you
to
like-
It's hard to picture Leo as
I know, but
Anakin.
couldn't
though.
they could have.
They could have done it. Do you like that?
He would have played it better.
Skywalker though. Do you think he's good?
Listen, I don't hate him like everyone else hates him.
Why do they hate him for?
It's more the script, I think, that fucks him.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Oh,
him.
okay.
Like, he's fine.
The whole
And now,
movie-
you know what? The prequels are getting a lot of love now anyway, because the new ones are shit.
It started off alright.
The first one was good.
Yeah.
Force Awakens
Yeah.
was wild. The last two, I've seen every Star Wars movie, Chris, countless times.
Yeah, but was
Those
he in
last
it?
two, I've only seen them once. Each.
Was he in it though?
No, I'm just saying the new ones.
Yeah, yeah.
The last two are terrible.
Yeah, but do you guys think in general movies are just
Terrible.
going down?
And that's why they're making
Series.
Just the other
Full
day.
What
series?
I said this to Jess the other day. We're watching Last of Us, right?
Yeah.
And I said to her after the first episode, imagine this was just a 2-hour movie. How could you fit that all in?
You can't.
That's why series are the best.
You can really draw out a story
Exactly.
Yeah.
in a series.
Because
you can't
now,
do it in the movie
you haven't
anymore.
seen it yet, you're saying Last of Us?
No, no
But you can
spoilers.
tell with The Last of Us, you played the game, right?
Yeah, I can't
I
remember
played
the
the
game
game.
though.
You can tell with The
I
Last of Us.
played the game.
You can tell with The Last of Us that they're going to make every chapter of the game an episode.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's good.
yeah.
How can you put that all in a movie?
Can't.
No way.
But you know what the thing is as well? Like in a movie, you only get invested in a character for only 2 hours.
Yeah,
People want to be invested in characters longer.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
Series-
Not for like
Series are where it's at.
Reeves says Last of Us is so good. Listen,
Last of Us
the
is great.
game, I said this to Chris, and I said, the game is top 3 of RPGs ever.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
cool.
was one of the best RPGs ever.
I
So
agree.
the fact that they're sticking to source material, that's what's making the show so good. And it's going to be amazing. And he's a good actor too, man, Pedro.
I didn't know that was him until he I'm like,
You
oh,
didn't know it was the Mandalorian. I'm like,
I didn't know he was Mandalorian because I used to watch him in Game of Thrones and I thought I loved him in that.
Yeah.
And when spoiler alert, when
Hey,
when
I haven't seen it,
No,
man.
he's talking about, you're talking about Mandalorian.
Game of Thrones,
Oh, okay. I've seen Game of Thrones.
you know when
I
you,
haven't seen it, man. I'm
Did
never
I tell you?
I don't care.
you know
This guy
when
didn't watch Walking Dead, man.
he didn't know what Walking Dead was the other
And
day.
he's a comic fan.
John rang me, I'm like, dude, I knew what it was.
Comic
Negan,
fan.
Negan's wild.
He goes to me, who's Neophan? You wrote Neophan Negan.
I was it was
Who's Neophan Negan?
Yeah, I
I'm like,
don't know
who the-
what
what's
you
he
were
talking about?
talking about. man.
KP, it's nearing. United new owners are coming. I heard that today too.
Are we getting Saudi blood money or
I don't
what?
think so, but they admitted today it's going to be a full sale. The
I want
Glazers
that
have
blood
admitted.
money.
Biopics need to be mini-series. Movies don't show the full story, and I agree.
You know, if you go on my
Yeah.
Netflix account, you know how many continue movies there are because
Oh,
I just haven't finished them.
Because movies are not as
I
good
just
anymore.
get bored, man,
But
and I
we
fall
did this-
asleep.
Didn't we have this? As
Depends
a
what
topic?
movie it is.
Didn't we have this as a topic? We said
Yeah, we
What's
did.
better now, movies or series? And we all said series.
I tried to watch
Now.
1971, that army movie. Dude,
Lame.
I lasted half an hour.
Because series are better now.
You can't get invested in a movie as
You know, I
much.
said you guys haven't watched The Witcher.
Nah.
If
Oh,
they
I
tried-
have the first
If they
episode.
tried to put The Witcher in a movie, it would suck balls.
Have you guys gone to see Avatar yet?
No, because it got bombed.
It's too long, isn't it?
Too long, man.
How can it sit in the cinema for 3.5 hours?
Well, see, that's the thing. Like, because they're trying to
Mate.
tell a story that's a good story in 3 hours, and it's very
Yeah,
hard
but
to
you
do.
know what? I said this.
Is that going
Is
straight to
Avatar
Prime?
a good story?
It's just a normal.
Why did Avatar? It was so popular because of the special effects at the time.
Yeah,
I
of
didn't
course.
mind
No
that.
one
I didn't-
actually said, "Oh, it's an
Nah,
amazing
nah.
story."
The story is just
It was okay.
stock
I
standard.
didn't
man.
mind the movie. I
It's
wouldn't.
stock standard story.
It's not my in my old time.
No way.
No, but it's a stock standard story where like
It's just the graphics.
humans are going against
effects-
this and like
The
yeah.
special
you know?
effects made Avatar.
Yeah, but
It's
I
not-
never,
it's
I,
not-
never, I never had the urge to quickly go see this number 2.
No, me neither.
It's
You know
not. It's
what I
not
reckon?
groundbreaking.
So it's called Avatar: Way of the Water.
Yeah.
And the first heading I read was "Way of the Water is dead in the water," and I'm like, I'm not watching.
I've heard people say it's the best thing they've ever seen. I'm like,
Exactly. You
but
just
see,
said it.
What's Rotten Tomatoes say?
they're just looking.
It's gotten bad.
Is it Rotten Tomatoes or IMD? What's the
Both
better
of
one?
them, it's bombed on
It's
both.
bombed them.
People are just looking at the special effects, not the actual story.
That's
See,
right.
I look at the story as well.
What's the story? Way of the Water.
Apparently, there's Avatar.
Apparently, they all come back. All the people that died in the first one come back.
And they're
What do
fighting
you mean
each other.
died? Even that soldier,
Yeah,
Apparently, he
he's
comes back.
the one that
The sergeant, the one that
the,
was
the, real,
driving
the real
big-
nasty guy,
Yeah,
Yeah, the one with the fucking
the
scar
one
on
that
his
was
head.
driving the Warhammer thing.
he's back.
Yeah, they're all back.
He got a knife. through
Yeah,
his
but they
chest.
come-
All back.
Apparently, they come back as like those. What are they called? The
The
blue, the Avatar guys.
Avatar people.
What are they called?
They're back as Avatar.
What? Even that lady that died that tried to
Sigourney Weaver,
transfer.
she's
Yeah.
back.
So
She's
you mean?
back.
Oh, you mean Sigourney Weaver?
Yeah, I think she's
Yeah.
back, isn't she?
Yeah, I think she's back.
Get.
All right, I'll read this.
I don't know how, but
And ironically, Hollywood tells us.
Wait. Yes.
Listen, I'll read this. And ironically, Hollywood tells us writers to not write anything longer than 120 pages, i.e., 2 hours, because it won't be looked at. Jeez, make up your mind, right? So they're telling them, don't
To
make
be
these
more than
long,
2 or
make
less
them
than 2. To be more than 2 or
They're
less
saying
than.
they tell the writers not to write anything longer than 2 hours, but then look at all these movies.
Yeah.
Remember I said that to you? I love comics, right? An hour into Avengers, I was like, man, this.
Like Quiet Place 2, I thought that was a bit of a letdown.
Yeah. It's because look what it's standing up to. The first one was so good.
Yeah.
you know what? 2 comics they should bring out as a series which they should revisit. Spawn,
Yes.
because I think that is a great.
Well,
That was
Spawn,
a killer
right?
movie. That
No,
It
film.
was.
Spawn
For its
fucked up,
time.
yeah,
For its
exactly.
time, it was a wild movie.
Spawn, if Spawn had today's CGI,
Oh, forget about it. I don't
I
understand why
love
they haven't bought it.
love that actor, man. I think
Oh,
he's
yeah,
good.
absolutely.
And the clown was the best.
yeah.
And then
You know what the
also,
clown's name is
what was it?
the Violator.
That's it. And then also another comic that I used to love as a kid was The Phantom.
Yeah, that's different.
And
Really?
It's got no
Who the
money.
hell loved the Phantom? It was like one of
Phantom
those.
was killer.
It was like
got
one
no
of those.
money.
It was like one of
Got
those
no money?
comics that
Because
like.
Phantom's not Marvel or DC. It's got no money.
Yeah,
It was
but
like
see,
one of those-
I like it. I
it
like
was
it.
What's
one
the
of-
name? Kids got.
Billy Zane. Billy Zane
It was
tried.
definitely
You know
a
what
lame
Phantom is?
kids
You know what
comic,
Phantom
man.
is to us that read
I like
comics?
Phantom.
You know what it is to the people that
The purple guy.
The people that, yeah, to the people that read
The
comics,
Phantom.
you know what Phantom is?
What?
He's the biggest rip-off of Batman in the history.
Did they rip him off on Batman?
100%.
Or did Batman rip him off?
Whatever.
Because
It's
I think Phantom was first.
It's like if
Oh,
you
I
get
don't know.
Phantom as a present, you're
I don't
like,
know.
Batman came
Mate,
in 1930 something.
Let's someone Google it.
Batman's been around since 1930.
most kids would be upset
Yeah.
if you got him Phantom comic as a
I
present.
liked it. I'm not saying I like Batman too, but
Well, you watched the other one. Do you agree with what I said? Is the new Batman the second best Batman they've made?
I actually haven't finished it.
Oh, there you go.
I think it's
So it
good.
can't be that
I
good.
need to watch the last half.
So it can't be that good.
It's
I like that.
it's
different.
different,
It's different. But I reckon
different.
The Dark Knight is
but
the
I
best
think
Batman.
that's what the comic movies need to
Yeah.
be. They need to start.
The Dark Knight is the best Batman movie with Heath Ledger. But that, I reckon, is the second best
You know, like
Batman
the Transformer movies. You know, after watching the second, third, you
movie.
just
The first one's the only good one.
you don't even know what the fuck's going on. It's just so much shit going on
Yeah,
the,
because that's
on the
Michael
screen.
Bay.
Transform-
Michael Bay is like that.
It's like parts.
Transformers
It's
are
just
shit.
it's car
The
parts
first one
going
was
everywhere.
wild. The first one was wild.
Mate, the last best action movies that used to be made were from that Jerry Bruckheimer.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
Yeah, and he made like Con Air, Face Off, all those movies.
I
They
love
were
Con Air
good.
and Face Off, man.
Those action movies were good.
How
Face
good
Off's
was
amazing.
Con Air though as well?
Oh, Face
But
Off
now they
is-
can't. I mean,
Face Off's better, I reckon.
now
How good was Con Air? The guy at the end just playing in the casino,
Air's
like
good.
the most craziest guy.
Yeah.
It's
it's got the whole world.
Yes,
Steve
yes.
Listen, Con Air's really good, but
Face Off is
Face Off
better.
is one.
How they did it, it was
No,
good.
but
Yeah,
you know why?
Peach.
it makes you believe that that's them.
But you know why?
I could eat a
Because
peach for hours.
they're two.
Yeah.
Because they're two of the best actors we've seen. I reckon. John Travolta.
It's hard to do that, and the way they did it.
John
and they
Travolta
flopped.
is one of the best actors ever, bro.
Switching bad guys and good guys.
They did that with Jumanji. How?
Yeah.
So when I was watching Jumanji, I actually believed that The Rock was that
Yeah.
kid. And if you're an actor and it can make me believe that, then you're a good actor.
Yeah, that new Jumanji was alright. The second one,
The second one was lame.
Second
Yeah.
one's, yeah.
Bit lame.
No, yeah. I'm not,
Kevin Hart's pretty cool.
Kevin Hart's funny though. He makes it.
So
him and
no,
Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack Black.
have
Jack
you
Black
seen
does
when
make it.
Kevin Hart rocks up to the Rock's house for Halloween dressed as the Rock, the old Rock with the bum bag, and he goes, "Why are you wearing that?" He's like,
Yeah.
"I'm dressed as the Rock."
Did
He's
you,
like, "That's what you wore."
did you guys ever watch that new Rock movie, The Adams? What's it called? The Black Adam?
Nah,
Nah.
because
I reckon it was the best thing ever, but like I never heard anything
Every
good about it.
comic book person
What's
hates
Black
it.
Adam anyway?
He's like the evil Shazam.
Alright.
Shazam is one of the best comic movies though, because it's funny.
It is funny.
Oh, Shazam's hilarious.
Yeah, I've watched it with the
Yeah,
kids.
it's so funny.
Yeah. But The Rock hasn't really like done much, like apart from Black Adam. Like series are just
Rock's
taking over,
You know
man.
what? The Rock, I think, is slowly.
Declining.
He's getting a bit too old.
Yeah,
He's
he
doing
is.
an Arnie. He's in his 50s now,
He is.
and he looks good, but he's getting to
See,
that point where he can't keep making those movies.
Arnie started earlier,
Of course.
and yeah, I mean he's made some good movies. The Rock, don't get me wrong, but
Yeah.
not as good as Arnie though. Do you think so?
Nowhere near Arnie. No, who? The Rock? No.
I mean, there'd be some good ones. Don't get me wrong. Like
What's The Rock's best movie?
Fast Five, maybe.
I reckon that's one of his Hess movies.
Or what's one of his best ones?
I
Maybe
reckon The Rock's best movie.
Walking
do you know what
Tall?
it is? No, Walking Tall's alright. Do you remember?
I like Walking Tall.
You remember the sequel to The Mummy, The Scorpion King?
Oh yeah, that
That was
one.
one of his best. One of his old movies.
That was
Okay.
old.
Before he was even Hollywood.
That's another movie I can't remember.
That was wild. That was before he was a big shot.
I mean, no, he was big in WWF, but,
Yeah, but not Hollywood.
not Hollywood, no.
He's huge now.
You know.
Oh, he's the biggest action hero star in the world, but
Can I
is
tell
he?
you? Can I actually make an honest?
What?
Honest. You know, how you said F5s is. I've never seen a Fast and the Furious.
Oh, really?
I watched number one.
F5 is good, man. They go to Brazil, Rio, and they're like, it's killer.
Nah,
Well, I can't
Fast and
understand-
Furious number one was good, and then
F5,
How many
F5 is
times
good.
they're going to keep dragging cars?
it's
against each other,
It's
bro?
F10 now, isn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Wait, how many times?
Because there's so much money in that.
Can I tell you about him too? I actually think he's really overrated.
Who, Vin Diesel?
Yeah. I reckon his best movie was Pitch Black and the sequel,
Pitch Black
Chronicles
was
of
killer.
Riddick. Other than that, I reckon all his movies suck.
They do.
Nah, it was good in
Oh,
there.
that's just me. I just don't think he's that talented.
Fast and Furious
Yeah, I
do
guess so.
generate a lot of money, though. They reckon.
That's why they keep doing them.
Yeah.
I've
Fast.
never seen a FF either, Rob reckons. Oh, see, I agree with Rob there. Action. Jackie Chan is a legend. he
Jackie
said.
Chan is a legend.
Jackie Chan movies were wild. The guy like that
The Rush Hours.
Rumble in the Bronx.
You know, in Rush Hour, he's in his 50s.
Oh yeah, Rush
and
Hour's great.
He did the own stunts. You know that bit when he climbs the wall? Like a big 55-year-old man and parkour up a wall? He was doing parkour before it was popular.
I was watching Rush Hour with my kids, and I was
It's
laughing.
wild, bro.
You can still laugh at it. That's how
Oh,
funny.
Rush
it
I
is.
heard Tom Cruise does his own stunts.
He does, yeah.
Wow,
Cruise.
that's pretty.
Tom
impressive.
Cruise was a good actor. Have you seen Minority Report?
Can I tell you?
He's good, but everyone
I
hates
like
him.
Tom Cruise old movies as well.
Oh yeah.
I just, you know,
Like The Last Samurai. Have you seen that? That's a good movie.
you know what I don't like
That's
about
alright.
it? You know what I don't
I
like
like
Daniel
about it?
Day-Lewis,
He
good.
did Jack Reacher, right? In the books, they've got a new Jack Reacher series. In the books, Jack Reacher is meant to be 6'5",
Yeah.
and they go cast Tom Cruise who's 5'4".
Is he 5'4"? Is he?
He's tiny.
He's pretty small, isn't he?
I think he's 5'5".
I know everyone doesn't
Really,
like
really
him. I
good.
just think he's a good actor. I think he's good.
I think he was a really good actor, but I
Yeah.
think all the Scientology shit has turned people against him.
But isn't Travolta a Scientologist as well?
Yeah, but he's not like him.
Oh, okay.
I think they've got something on him. Have you watched the
So
documentary?
is Kelly, man, and he's in jail.
Actually,
Have
you know what?
watched the Scientology documentary?
No.
I think they've got something on Travolta to keep him. Because don't you notice he never talks about it like
No.
Tom Cruise?
But you know what? I'd love to do a podcast one day about Scientology.
Dude,
To just like
listen,
talk about it.
go on
I got no
Amazon.
idea about
I think it's on Amazon. Go watch
Well,
the documentary.
It goes
It's
in.
scary, bro.
It goes entwined with your thumbnail, man. They believe in the alien part.
Yeah. L. Ron Hubbard, which is the guy that created Scientology,
Yeah, it's full on-
believes that aliens came down and that's what it is.
Yeah,
Well,
And
that
you
is
know
the
what he
topic.
was though?
pretty much Chuck
He
Sperm
was a
everywhere.
science fiction writer
Yeah.
that started a church.
Mm.
But
And they believe him.
Watch the
Well, that's
South
what they
Park
say.
episode of Scientology.
best.
It's the best one.
best episode.
Well, see, I don't know much about it.
Though, Chris.
Huh?
I don't know if Tom Cruise actually believes it. He'll tell you he does, but it's just because he's making billions of dollars saying he does.
Oh, look, I mean, that's a segue into our topic, isn't it?
Listen, before you, it is, but I'm telling you now, go, I think it's on Amazon or Stan. It's called Going Clear, Scientology. Watch it. It freaks you out, man.
Yeah, yeah.
They are. Do you remember when you were working, we did that job for that, when you had the truck, and we went to near the Unley Church and we set up for the Scientologists there? Do you remember that?
So is there a church here?
I can't remember.
They used to just come down and do shows, and John was driving. This is 10 years ago, longer.
Yeah, yeah.
And the guy come out.
Yeah.
Me and John did nothing. We drove John's truck there and put some tables in, and the guy come out and he went like this wad of cash and just paid us the money.
I can't remember that, man.
We're getting old.
All right.
You don't remember a lot of things, Johnny G.
But dude, and that was in a low.
What's going on, man?
A low little show, Chris, of 5,000 people in Adelaide.
You know what? Johnny G's like there, but he's in autopilot. Have you seen Click? The movie Click?
Yeah.
He's like that.
Yeah.
I'm fast forwarding.
And
He's
you know
fast forwarding
Have you know
everything.
that movie,
Oh, shit.
you know that movie Office Space where the guy gets hypnotized but just not give a fuck anymore?
No.
That's the best, bro.
Jeez, I'm like Cloud 9 now.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's called Going Clear Scientology.
All right, we'll watch it and then we'll talk
I'm
about it.
telling you, it scares you, man.
Because I want to know. I don't know much about
There's a
Scientology.
guy that left the church.
Chris will watch
that's
it
up-
next
there's a
week.
guy
He's a Scientologist.
There's a guy that left the church that's up high, and he showed on the camera, puts a thing out of his window every day now. There's this black Merc sitting there, black windows, and they see the camera, they drive off,
Oh,
and
no.
they just come back.
Fucking hell.
Dude, this lady left the church. They made her give birth in this room.
Oh, so they don't believe in
All the
doctors
babies,
and that.
all the babies in one room. And she goes, "There's needles on the floor." It's just she goes, "You don't even know which one's your baby." It's
That's
the
fucked.
biggest cult. Like
How many people do they have
it's
worldwide?
cultist, bro. If you watch that
many-
documentary, you will freak.
Like,
Fuck,
worldwide,
man.
how many followers are we talking here?
Millions.
Millions believe in
And that
Scientology.
guy that's taken
Really?
over now after L. Ron
Oh,
Hubbard,
it's not up there like with
not like proper
Muslim
like,
and
no.
Christianity.
you know what I mean. But there is a big following.
KP, which
Interesting.
interests you more, Scientology or Freemason? Neither of them interest me.
Freemason.
Neither of them interest me. They are just
Who asked that?
Genwill. Neither of them actually interest me. It's just that
Just be careful because he could be a Freemason.
I went to play soccer.
Freemasons run the
I used to
country.
play soccer with a guy. I told you last week. I won't say his name, but he was a full Rangers fan, right?
Mm.
Because that's the religion over in Scotland. That's their religion.
Yeah, yeah,
Protestants, the Catholics, and that.
yeah, yeah.
And his Bapur, what we call his grandfather, was a full head of the free. Used to walk around with a hat.
Oh, you mean like a 33
Full
degree?
And they don't let him. The dad doesn't let
Nah.
my mate go to Scotland to meet his Bapur.
The problem is with
They'll
the.
just take him.
I'll probably get shot by this, but like the Freemasons, right? Like people that are
Sure.
involved in Freemasonry think
Both
it's just
mates are
it's
Freemasons.
just a club, right?
Of course.
But then when you get into the high
It's the
ranks,
higher ranks.
it's different.
Of course it is.
So
They have rank. That episode
Yeah.
of Simpsons, the Stonecutters.
yeah,
If anyone thinks they're legit paying out for that's what it is.
Yeah, I know.
But that's
I
what
know.
it is. You've got ranks.
yeah. Every politician
Oh,
mostly
most
are
of them.
Freeman and high
Of
and high.
course.
Like yeah, most of the
So yeah,
presidents.
my mate's Bapur was. He used to walk. He told me he used to walk around with the big hats and
Yeah.
that. And they don't let him go there and meet him because
If you go around,
They think you'll-
if you go around Australia, like if
Yeah,
you
the club in
get
every
landmarks, there's Masonic landmarks everywhere,
every city there'd be a Freemason.
100%. Especially like Western world.
Of course.
Yeah. But anyway,
But yeah, sorry.
we won't talk about
Either
Freemasons.
of them don't really interest me. I just think they're both cults. So, here I'll read a few before we go. You need to see Jackie Chan's Hong Kong movies. The stunts he does are incredible. I've seen them all. Me and George full on into them. The Asian.
I was watching
movies
some
are
old stuff
the best.
the other day.
Tom Cruise told his wife Katie Holmes to not appear in Batman sequel. Insecure. Yeah, she didn't, and she pulled out of the sequel. And then she left.
That ruined the movie.
And then she left it. Nah, Dark Knight was the best Batman.
Yeah, but it would have been good with her in
It
it.
would have been better. She was better actress than that other
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
but
yeah.
Heath
Yeah, I didn't
Ledger
like that actress
But
in that
Heath
one.
Ledger made that movie, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
She sucked.
She wasn't as good as Katie Holmes, better actress in the
Yeah.
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
Oh yeah, that Dark Knight was.
Oh mate.
But just for her to be a part of that would have
Yeah, it
been
would've been
huge
better.
for
But
her
he
career.
made her not be in it.
Why?
You know, because he's a knob. Steven Spielberg said today. He said it today. He goes, if Dark Knight, he goes, it came out in 08. He goes, came out today. He goes, it would win every Oscar. Best actor, best movie, because it won best supporting actor with Heath.
Was it
Ledger.
08, was it?
Yeah. Heath Ledger won the Oscar, but he goes, it would have won everything. Christian Bale would have won. The movie would have won.
That was a great movie.
Everything sucks now, man.
It does. But Dark Knight rocked.
Even the third one was alright. Not as good as Dark Knight.
Because Tom Hardy's good too. Good villain.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
Oh, he was Bane, eh?
Yeah, Bane.
Come
jacked
from the
up.
dark.
Yeah.
He's jacked up for that. You know how much weight he put on?
He's
But
a
he
good
reckons
actor.
now he's feeling the repercussions. He goes, because I did so many body transformations like Christian Bale does. He goes, I'm in my 40s, and he goes, I'm just
Fuck.
He goes, I still look good, but I'm fucked. You reckon?
Yeah.
That's the price, huh?
Well, Christian Bale did it. He did The Machinist,
Yeah.
and he weighed like 40 kilos, and then he was 90 kilos for Batman and just ripped, and then he got down for American Psycho, trim, ripped. He just
Here's a question for you. Who's better, Batman, Michael Keaton or Christian Bale?
Bale.
I reckon Keaton.
Not by far.
Not by much.
Keaton's a good actor, man.
I loved him as
Yeah,
Batman.
but he's a good
Ben
actor.
Affleck's probably one that sucked the most.
Yeah, I think so. Or Val Kilmer.
No,
One of those.
the
George
worst
Clooney.
one is George
George
Clooney.
Clooney would have been
Was the worst.
Yeah, because no one remembers those.
You
Can
don't
you-
No,
remember?
I remember.
No, but can I
I
ask you a
totally
question?
forgot about George
Can I ask
Clooney.
He was the worst.
Can I ask you a question about that movie? Imagine that movie.
George Clooney was
Imagine that
shit.
cast today. How did they fuck that movie up? Let me tell you the cast. Tommy Lee Jones, Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Clooney,
It was a killer
Jim
car.
Carrey,
It was just so
No. That wasn't. Jim Carrey was on the other
Val
one
Kilmer.
with Val
Yeah,
Kilmer.
but still, Arnold Schwarzenegger,
Uma
like,
Those
Is it
two
Uma-
were bad though.
Was it Uma Thurman?
Uma Thurman, like, and they fucked that movie up.
It was
They
so
did.
corny that. Like,
Shit.
But the two Batmans beforehand, the first one with Jack Nicholson was great,
Yeah.
and the one after that with Dane DeVito
Yeah, they're good.
and Michelle
Michael
Pfeiffer.
Keaton's okay.
there's a reason why Robin's not in the Batman because you can't.
Those
pull
two
off Robin.
Batmans were the worst, man.
Oh, those ones. Clooney, Kilmer, terrible.
Clooney says it. He goes, "It's the worst thing I've ever done in my life, and I watch it every year to remind me."
Yeah.
He wishes it every year. Apparently, it was that bad.
You can't pull off a Robin, bro.
Nah.
Robin. You can't
Robin
do
was a cast, man,
It's hard to do in a movie. In a movie.
because it's like
Robin.
Robin's bad, eh?
It's-
But you know what? They
Even
did it in
now-
Dark Knight. They
Even
did.
now in the comics.
What do you mean I did it Dark Knight?
Yeah, he was a Robin.
There was a
That
Robin
guy
in
was
Dark
meant to be
Knight.
Robin, the cop.
The
young
cop
guy.
was
The guy
Robin.
from Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah,
At the end, they called
at
him
the
Robin.
third.
But he never dresses up as him.
No, but that's the best way to do Robin. The way they did
Yeah,
it
but
there.
even in the comics now, Robin doesn't wear red spandex and shit. He's more dark. He's got black.
Yeah, but the
There
Robin
was a
in
Robin in the Dark Knight.
The cop. His
the
friend,
cop, man.
young
Remember the cop? The kid.
They go, his real name is Robin something. That's
Yeah,
what
that
they
was
do.
Robin. Yeah.
It's not. He never dressed up
I
as
can't
Robin.
remember Robin being in there,
Is
man.
that kid
Robin
from
was
Third
in it,
Rock from
man.
The Sun, you know, the,
Third Rock from the Sun, bro.
that guy, what he's like, what's his name?
Um,
Jordan Levitt,
yeah, he was Robin.
Gordon
Yeah,
Levitt,
right.
something.
Watch the third one, you will see Robin.
Agree, John.
Oh, the-
Robin doesn't
The
work.
third one.
Have you seen IP Man? Genwill says.
I thought you were talking about the one with Heath Ledger in it.
No, the third one.
No, Bane. In the one with Bane.
The one with Bane.
Ah.
Yeah.
I've only seen the Bane one once.
Yeah, that's how they're saying he's going to be the new Batman.
Okay. Yeah.
When Christian Bale leaves. The new guy is probably the second or third.
Does
best
Batman survive? I never understand the ending. Did he survive or what?
Well, you see him.
Yeah, I know, but
sitting
is
there
it
having
real?
coffee.
Is it real though?
Is that the new one?
No, the one with the Bane one. The
Oh.
new one he survives. Is at the end.
He's at the end with the chick,
Yeah, with Cat.
and then Alfred looks at him and goes,
Yeah, of course
then
he
walks
is.
out.
Well, he's there.
"Well, how the heck did he get
He
out?
doesn't
How did he get out of that?"
He doesn't seem to
Batman.
care about his company in the new one.
Nah, but Batman's meant to be like that in the book comics.
Yeah.
know,
You know what? The director, Christopher Nolan, he's great.
Yeah, oh yeah, for them ones, Heath Ledger ones, and he was wild.
Yeah,
He's wild.
Mm.
but then the new one's alright, man. Batman is probably my favorite superhero.
Batman's the best. He's my favorite.
I just because he's real,
That's
you
my
know.
favorite.
Don't get me wrong, I love
Oh, that
Superman.
depends what you're saying. I mean, like Goku's a superhero.
You can't pull off Goku movies.
No, but
and
is he a
shit.
superhero? Because he's good. I like.
Could
Goku.
they ever do a real?
No.
They did one. It was shit.
It was shit.
But they can't, can they?
But then again, they did that one, that Jackie Chan Jet Li movie. You know
Yeah.
what was it called? You know where he played the little monkey magic guy, Jet Li, and that
Oh, that was alright.
the people liked it.
They've made animated movies which are good.
Animated, you know, the best Batman movies are animated ones. There's so many good. They've won Oscars, like,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
it's you can't do Dragon Ball Z in real life.
Nah. Maybe in the future, better tech. I don't
Maybe
know.
once we're wearing headsets and we're in a simulation.
You got to be careful because it comes across with all the special
Yeah.
CGI. It will come across lame if you're someone's fucking powering
Yeah.
up and there's like.
Well,
Just
could you
look
imagine-
like you can't. Like, imagine the Frieza saga. Like,
again,
who
like-
would play Frieza?
No, but then again, like they do comics, like Spider-Man movies. They got the lizard. They could do Piccolo, like they do that.
Yeah, I don't
So why
know.
couldn't they?
The Dragon Ball Z movie that came out was
It was terrible.
Yeah, it was like Piccolo was the bad guy.
terrible.
But he is the bad guy in the first season.
Yeah,
but the Goku was shit. The Goku was shit.
He was like a young kid,
He's like a young kid,
Yeah,
man.
but it's like they did the new.
an American kid.
It's like they did the new.
Yeah,
It's like they
American.
did the new Mortal Kombat movie, right? The Mortal Kombat story. Liu Kang is.
Oh, but that first Mortal Kombat was
Talk
great.
about the new one.
Oh,
They
it's
just made up
shit.
a character to be main character.
Oh, dude, that
Was
Mortal
that made
Kombat
up?
movie.
The new guy wasn't Liu Kang, was it? Liu Kang's in it, but he's not the main character.
That
Yeah,
Mortal
no
Kombat
shit.
movie.
He's just some made up character.
It was. I really hoped Scorpion was in it a bit more.
Yeah, Scorpion's wild.
That Mortal Kombat movie was the
Scorpion's meant to be. Scorpion was technically
The best, the best bits was the start.
start was good.
Sub-Zero and Scorpion.
and-
That's why when I started watching the start, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be killer. And then it was like, this is shit. Like,
But
there's
that's
no.
why they said.
And when Scorpion comes back, it's okay.
That was a
again.
good entry.
But
Good,
that's
it was
why
good
they're
opening
saying
thing.
they reckon The Last of
Yeah.
Us is the first game to screen adaptation that's been good.
Yeah.
Because no other.
Oh no, Mortal
Resident Evil
Kombat.
wasn't
The
that good.
first one was
Oh,
It was
good.
just nostalgia.
Resident Evil, the first movie, was pretty good.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with the game. It was off. It was like they didn't
Yeah.
use the material.
Yeah, I
If
suppose.
they made a Resident Evil based on the
It did
first game, you know how
start.
good the movie
It
would be?
did. It did
Yeah,
start in
yeah.
the mansion,
Yeah, no, but
and
it
it
just
did.
went off.
Yeah, it
Could
started.
you
going-
imagine they made a Resident Evil series or movie and it was based on the first game? It'd be amazing.
Well, it's easy because zombies are easy to pull off.
Exactly.
People
Imagine
love
if they
zombie
did that
movies.
scene in a series where you're walking through and the dogs jump through the window.
I bet you there'll be
No,
a
forget about it.
new Resident Evil sort
They're,
of
they're
series.
doing it.
They are
They're making it. Yeah.
definitely
That's
A new Resident Evil.
because the old one with that chick did alright.
The one from Fifth Element, wasn't it?
Yeah, they actually grossed alright
Yeah,
money.
it dropped it. Yeah, it did well. People liked it.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we get onto our topic or
We could.
do we keep talking about Resident Evil?
Resident Evil's wild. Hey, the first Resident Evil,
Are they aliens or
no zombies.
I used to love the
Umbrella.
start of Resident
They're
Evil.
infected by the umbrella
do you,
thing.
2.
The first two are the best.
have you seen that thing that like they found this organism that can attach to like a body and like it attached to like a
You're
a
talking about
carcass?
like the symbiote in Spider-Man.
It's similar to that, and it attaches. This is true.
You know,
It attaches to like a
that doesn't
like a
surprise me.
carcass,
Yeah, but
and it makes it come alive.
yeah.
Fuck
Well,
off.
that's what they reckon the fungus is. in
It's
Last of
it's a fungus. That's what it
Us.
is.
Fungus can do that. They reckon.
And they reckon that's that. I mean, they're not saying they could like scientists are saying this could lead to a zombie.
They
But
reckon that they've
yeah,
said
and this thing starts walking,
But
man.
they've said that for years that it can do that. They've said fungus can take control of a host. I
Well,
don't know scientists, but they've been saying that. For
I've seen
years.
zombie caterpillars or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But that's a parasite, isn't it?
Nah, it's
Could
something.
be a parasite or a fungus.
It's a fungus.
Same, yeah, not the same, but it's.
But
I know
that's what all these zombie movies are about. It's like this thing takes over them.
So many zombie movies, you know what I mean? It's just inevitable that we're gonna have to face zombies.
Yeah.
We're gonna find a place to stay.
You know, it'd be the funniest.
We'll
thing.
come here to the
No, but
studio.
Yeah, be
you know
zombies
what'd be
everywhere.
the funniest
This
thing
is the
about-
safe haven, the
is you know what'd be
studio.
the funniest thing about if zombies? I know
We'll do a podcast
we
while
did a
everyone's
topic on
dying.
it, right?
We did.
You know what'd be the funniest thing?
What?
Is if all this source material that we've been watching is zombies are completely different. We like think that we can kill them and shit, and they're like completely different to what we've seen on TV.
If they're like World War Z, forget about it.
Oh, you fucked. World War Z would be the
World War
worst
Z would be bad.
zombie.
Even the ones in Last of Us are bad.
Yeah, they're bad.
They run.
But they're not meant to be zombies. They're infected.
They're-
Like
Don't they have
fungus.
weird heads in
They're
Last of
clickers,
Us?
dude.
They clickers.
Yeah.
That's what happens
It's
after a while.
fungus. It's
So that's what.
fungus, yeah.
They
So I think
evolve.
you evolve into a clicker, and apparently
And
they,
then a bloater.
and the blood and they die.
Bloater was better, yeah.
Yeah, eventually.
But they're not meant to be zombies. Last of Us is like they're infected by.
Well, they are
fungus.
They are. Yeah,
Oh,
they're not
yes.
called zombies.
That's the definition, but
Yeah.
World War Z zombies, forget about that.
We'll be
Well,
dead.
if it's Walking Dead, we can survive.
You can survive Walking
Because
Dead.
I haven't seen it, but if you're saying so,
They're like they're slow.
They're
like-
slower.
so they're like those zombies that you can leisurely walk away from.
Yeah, yeah.
You can pretty much walk away, yeah. As long as you keep walking,
They're the best.
Have you seen
you stop your fight.
Have you seen lip sync? Lip sync? They
Lip sync.
yeah, they lip sync funny,
I've seen what lip syncing
Oh,
is.
yeah. and they do it with Walking Dead, and they do it with the zombies,
Really?
Wow.
and the zombies like, hey, you gotta watch it, man. It's so funny.
Wow.
Christine,
I want to watch these.
So,
lip syncing on the zombies, man. So
are
funny.
zombies got anything to do with our topic, or are they? completely
No.
different?
Nah,
They're
aliens
completely
aren't zombies.
Well, you never
Well, they
know.
could be.
Here we go.
A zombie is like Yeah.
Nothing's impossible.
Nothing's impossible.
No, it's,
Nothing is.
no,
How can you say 100%?
I told you, son, there are some things that are impossible.
Like what?
Like I told you, my yaya can't walk to the door right
Can
now.
you?
No,
Can
but biblically,
No.
you don't know that.
Right now, she can't, like...
No, not right now, but like saying when the rapture happens, they said that
You believe it?
I'm just saying, but
What about-
how do you know it's not 100%?
What about? Can you eat your own head?
You maybe.
Take it over. It's wild.
Could be.
Is it possible, man?
Well, into our topic. The topic is pretty much, what is it? Do you believe in aliens? Are aliens real? I'll let you lead the way, big man.
Well, we live in this huge universe. It's hard to not believe that
First of all, they call people coming into your country illegally aliens.
Yeah, exactly. So aliens are real.
So they are real.
Well, listen.
It's already been proven.
There you go, guys.
The
100%
first thing that
there.
I said to you last week was, we were talking about simulations there, and I said, they said it's a fact. We've only explored 2% of the universe. That's what they reckon. And how big is that 2%? Takes 3 months to get to Mars going a million miles an hour. So in that other 98% that we haven't seen, surely there's another fucking life form. And haven't they said they've had traces of organisms on Mars anyway? So that's an alien, isn't it?
I think it's 100%. There's
It has to
aliens
be.
out there.
I think so. There can't be in the rest. Maybe in our lifetime they won't explore that.
I think the better question is: are they here and are they watching?
Yeah, are they with us?
Is the moon a intergalactic space station for aliens to
Well, the myth
to
is
look at us?
the dark side of the moon.
I don't think so.
They always talk
I
about.
reckon maybe one of the planets is.
Yeah, but they always say the dark side of the
Yeah,
moon is.
Because only one faces at us. You know what I mean? We don't see the other side.
Well, we did.
But you do see it, they reckon.
Well,
Where? I've never seen it.
Because it turns.
Where's it turn? You
While
don't see
the
it
Earth
turning.
turns, because how it's not flat. You know how it's a circle and it spins.
Yeah, but you don't see it spinning. Why do you see it spinning?
Because it's too slow.
It's too slow.
Well, my favorite conspiracist Con reckons that's the reason why we haven't been back to the moon.
Well, it's amazing. If
So what,
if it
if
works
we've
like
been-
that, it's
we've been
amazing.
there.
Whoa, it's one of the theories that we went there, we got told never to return.
No, but so he's admitting in his theory. You know how we said
No, you can't admit that. He's a flat earther. Flat earthers can't
he
admit
thinks
that.
we've been to the moon.
Well, someone told me this.
Yeah,
I'm
but if
thinking,
Con
if
thinks
I'm
we've
just
been to the
blaming
moon,
Con.
that means he doesn't believe in flat Earth.
Yeah,
Why is that? It can't go to the moon if there's a flat Earth.
Because it's like the gravity in that, like the.
Yeah, it's different. isn't it?
Somehow flat Earth has been mentioned again.
It always does. Anyway,
Oh.
I for me personally, I think there are, and I reckon they're here.
Mm.
Who they are, what they are, is a different story. But there's
So do you reckon they're among us?
I think so.
They'd have to be the elites, wouldn't they?
Oh,
The
we don't-
Glaziers are definitely aliens. Bro.
Why would aliens come here just to be a commoner?
They don't.
Exactly. So it'd have
Yeah,
to be
but
a
to
part
them,
of
do
it.
they care?
They don't care. They don't.
Because they
They
can just
don't-
jump in their spaceship.
Dude,
and-
these people don't go. Oh, we're gonna go play FM tomorrow, and they don't think like we do, man.
Yeah, but we're commoners.
It doesn't matter if we're commoners. They want to probably experience how we live. They don't think, they don't think like we do.
I said they want to go to work and have dinner and go to
Maybe.
sleep,
Who knows?
have some love,
Make
drink
some
a
love,
beer.
yeah, drink beer.
So you saying they might come from other planets just to
To see what we're like as species.
experience the human
Experience it.
ways?
But who knows, man? Like, some of them might be in government.
But then
like you
why do
said.
they stay here so long if they just come here to?
I don't know. Maybe something with the Earth is something like, you know how they always say that the Earth is like the center of the universe? You ever heard that saying?
I've heard it, yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's why. Or something special about Earth. I don't know.
Well, how many claimed UFO sightings and
Well,
abductions have there
Whoa.
been?
funny you say that, because a lot recently. Now I don't know if these are true or CGI or whatever.
But before you keep going, can I ask you one question?
Yeah,
Why do they always go to America?
yeah, that's true. But no, lately they've been spotted everywhere else as well.
There's
But there's a lot of like sightings at the moment. Heaps.
Mm.
Like, people are seeing these like orbs everywhere. A lot of orbs. And what people believe these orbs are not actually UFOs. Some people believe them to be interdimensional beings,
yeah.
right? That can fly around and that's what they think they are. But these orbs have been on the same orbs have been taken video all around the world.
Well, I told you that story about the documentary with Louis Theroux when he goes to Area 51 there, and all the people there believe in aliens. And
Yeah,
the guy
yeah,
goes to him, He goes, I've seen them. They're here every night.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He goes, can you take me there? And he goes, yeah, come tonight. He goes, they'll come there, 100%. He goes, I swear on my life.
Well, they're going to come out there.
He goes, they'll come. And he's there, and they're there, and then he turns around and he goes, they're not coming tonight. And Louis goes, if we come back tomorrow. And he's the best documentarian ever, I reckon. The way he talks, and he doesn't like, you know, he's not condescending to them. He's like, just lets them have their belief. And he's like, if we come back tomorrow, they'll be here. And the guy goes, yeah. They come back, nothing. But this guy's adamant he's seen them. And then when he's proved they're not there. But the guy's still like, no, they're real. And there's this other guy there that claims to talk to them. And he does it in front of him on the documentary that an alien is in his body, you know. But
there's a guy that I follow on YouTube, and
what do you believe?
He takes psychedelics, and he reckons he contacts like these things called the machine elves.
Yeah, but if me
and they're like an alien
right now have magic mushrooms, we'll see aliens too.
That's a hard thing to take seriously, isn't it?
What?
He was taking hard drugs, and then he sees.
No, but maybe it opens up your mind to tap into that. Why is there magic mushrooms and stuff on the ground here?
Well, I'll tell you a story.
Do you know what I mean?
I'll tell you a story back in the day. You know, a family member that's been on this podcast, you know, he took psychedelics, and he was telling me that there was a man standing on our back shed with no legs.
Was there though?
No.
But maybe there was, but you guys can't see it.
Well, that's what he was saying.
Maybe he's gone to a different. See, I reckon these beings can shift dimensions, and we can't see those dimensions. Like
what, a magic
4D, 5D.
Go into this other dimension?
Maybe, I don't know. I'm not saying it is, but this is what this guy says on this YouTube channel that he goes on now.
Yeah.
You know, now people don't take it seriously because they think, it's drugs. But
well, it's because you see people like Sting, the singer, you know, and he's like talking about psychedelics, and look at him, he's like, they're the best, you know, I go into the... It's like...
So is there an Area 51?
Yes.
Yeah, there is an Area 51,
100%.
but they claim it's not. No,
they reckon it's a base.
You can go there, but they say it's a military base.
No, but you can't walk in there.
No, you can't walk in, but they tell you it's a military base. You come in.
It's like here, man, Parham. Have you been there?
Why is there so, like, aliens connected to Area 51 for all these years?
This is what they believe. They believe that it goes down underground 50s.
Have you seen Independence Day?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The question, like with the aliens.
Yeah, but there's no proof that ever exists that down the bunker.
They reckon
you can see Area 51. You can go there.
Well, you know, the rumor goes that aliens have been.
There's definitely something weird about Area 51.
But why?
Because they reckon that a UFO crash landed there. That's what they reckon. They reckon that UFO is inside under the bunkers.
That's what they believe.
That's what they believe. Now,
if
that's
true,
where
Independence Day came from.
Yeah.
You know, like in Men in Black.
Yeah.
When they're there, those two rides.
That's another thing. Men in Black. Do you believe in that?
Well, that's what I'm saying. That would be them amongst us, wouldn't it? If you believe.
But that's poor amongst us. They got an airport and everything.
Everywhere, yeah.
Apparently, these guys saw something.
Well, me and John are JNK.
There was a video of these Men in Black went into this shop.
But we're aliens to other races, aren't we?
Huh?
We would be aliens.
We would be aliens to.
Well, anyway,
yeah.
talking
if we
about
went to another planet, we're aliens. That's right.
Yeah. Talking about the aliens, anyway. There's different races
on his lap.
Oh,
jeez. It's getting serious.
There's different races. There's intergalactic races that people know about.
Well, this is what I was going to say to you. If anyone has seen aliens, you know who it is?
Okay.
George Lucas.
Oh yeah, of
Where
course.
do you get
What do you
all
think?
those ideas
Exactly.
from? All those aliens.
So you got? Do you want me to tell you the races that are in the?
Some truth to all this, really.
Well, it's all conspiracy, but people do believe.
Jess says, "What is actually Area 51?" I'll read a few. Genwell says, "Play FM" with a question mark. We do 100% play FM.
We love FM, bro.
Fortinier says, "Hi guys, how you going, Fortinier?"
FM sucks.
No, it doesn't. It's the best.
Every skilled magician is an alien, or at least that's my premise of my next movie. Rob says, "There you go." Earth is a soul. High school aliens are scientists observing us. There you go.
Like
and my pay rise is at Area 51. Terry Nation.
I like that pay rise.
Says. So,
all right. Do you want to?
But before Chris keeps going, Area 51 is, if you want to believe what they say, it's a military base. That's what it is.
Yeah.
But like Chris just said, there's other people that believe Area 51 is not just a military base. It's got a UFO there. That's a crash site. So
that's what they think. Yeah.
Yeah. You know.
But a lot of people made money off it as well through merchandise.
Cool.
There's like
dude, there's shops at the front.
There's shops
down
there.
That Louis on stand, the Louis one about it. It's the best.
Yeah.
It goes into the shops. It goes to the cafe there.
Yeah. So they made money out of it.
Like it's...
But yeah, there's a whole there's an intergalactic world of people that believe in all these different races that live in all these different planets, and they've come here. And All right, so there's a lot of them too. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the Anunnaki. Now, there's a lot to
Are they
talk.
meant to be gods?
Yeah, they're gods. They're from the planet Nibiru, they reckon, and they're like compared to us, like they're like giants compared to us.
So then they're not living.
They got
us.
So
olive.
this is a race.
This is a race, and they got olive complexions.
Like
The men wear their hair in a soft waves with
that's like
long
me.
beards. Long
That's
beards.
I'm an Anunnaki.
You could be like
I'm
half.
Anunnaki in a way.
Yeah, women have
Just don't
long
have
wavy
vagina.
hair and dresses. And these people were like, they reckon what this conspiracy is that they've been here for 400,000 years.
But sorry, the Anunnaki is. So I'll tell the viewers, it's actually a huge conspiracy.
Huge.
It's like a massive.
We'll maybe do a
It's
podcast
been
on it.
ongoing for. That's a huge. I know I've heard it before.
This is going to be a very brief explanation.
Oh, dude, because to go into them, you've got to study
That's right.
for weeks.
But basically, it's 400,000 years they've been on Earth, and they've been the people. They're the ones that have controlled humans for 400,000
How
years.
would they hear if they're giants, though? Wouldn't we see them?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. We used to think back then they were gods,
Oh, okay.
right? So they built the pyramids.
Yeah.
That's
the belief that they.
and they've always controlled Earth, and they've come here to get gold. So they made everyone a slave to mine gold. So the humans were the slave to mine gold for them, and a lot of people think they're still here controlling us. And now you know how you got the elite, that are the humans, like all the people that run the world, the elite, the World Economic Forum, or whoever they are. They answer still to them.
Yeah.
This is what the conspiracy is. So
that's
the Anunnaki, and they're not friendly anyway.
You said they built the pyramids.
Yeah.
I heard a thing today. Apparently in museums, they've started saying in England, they're not calling them mummies anymore. They're calling them mummified people.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, because they're trying to identify. Poor mummies. Mummies is so much better.
It is hard to believe that aliens weren't involved in the pyramids, though.
Yeah, they're so
definitely, because the way they're built.
Yeah. So that's what they reckon.
Genwill says, I'm 5 foot, and when I see a 6 foot person, I see them as giants and gods.
Nah, these guys were like.
Well, you think Chris is
These guys were massive.
6'3" over here.
Imagine Genwill standing next to Chris and Rob.
Oh my God, is Rob taller than you?
Rob and Chris are pretty similar, like height, I'd say. You're what? You're only an inch shorter. You're 6'2".
Yeah, almost 6'2", just under, I reckon.
Just under. Reeves says Signs. Oh, that's a great movie.
Signs, good movie.
Signs, the Mel Gibson movie.
Oh yeah, not bad, not bad.
And Joaquin Phoenix, great movie.
Good movie, eh? All right, so their technologies, right?
Yeah, that's because it was old, But good actors, like real good.
So the Anunnaki, right? Their technologies is great spacer mothership. So they got massive motherships.
Is that like Independence Day?
Designed with multiple cities, so they got cities on their ships, and they replicate past civilizations. So their cities are like replicate past civilizations. Their abilities are power of their mind, superhuman strength, and have powerful presence exist in up to the 6th dimensional realm.
So, but then the thing is, if
I don't understand
if
the
someone believes they're
dimensional
still here, then couldn't one of them just kill everyone? If they're so
They could.
the mind. So obviously they're not here.
Well, we don't know. Apparently, there's some people saying
you said they're not friendly. They're meant to be.
No, some people. Apparently, what I heard, they're not here in Earth. Like the two heads that were here in Earth, controlling everyone.
Is that Cain and
They've
Kratos?
actually left. They're not here anymore.
Is that Cain and Kratos?
Yeah. I don't know. And like they've left, or something's happened, and now the humans are running the world now, not the elite, the Anunnaki. So. But and this goes, and then this goes into reptilians.
Do you know what's so funny about this conspiracy theory?
What?
That this existed before the internet. That's what mind blows me.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I know it did. I'm saying it mind blows me.
Well, the god, they back then people thought they were just gods.
Yeah.
That's where all the gods came from. They made religion up as well to control people.
That's what they reckon.
That's what they reckon. So Christianity, everything was just made by these.
Well, if you go by, we said Greece is the first civilization. And if you go by the Greeks, they believed in Greek gods before they.
And they were bigger and stronger.
Before they believed in a god, they believed in Zeus.
Yeah.
Poseidon.
But they didn't believe in Christianity until after
yeah,
Jesus.
Then when the Bible got written, they believed in a god, not the gods.
Mm.
No, I think it became that God after Jesus.
Yes, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bible.
They didn't believe in it beforehand though.
No, after the Bible.
Yeah.
Once the Bible was written.
Yeah.
Zeus, wasn't it?
Yeah, Zeus was the god that they believed in first. Yeah, Zeus, Poseidon's his brother, Apollo, all them. Hercules, all the demigods, everything.
So the next one I'm going to talk about is the...
Reeb says in some weird writing, can't call them mummies anymore because that's gender bias.
That's the best.
So,
what do you call a mummy now?
Daddy?
Toilet paper
What do
person?
you call it? A daddy?
Daddy.
A wrapped up individual.
A non-binary.
A non-binary. A non-binary wrapped up person.
Yes.
All right, so the next one is the Pleiadians.
Pele? Pele was a god.
Well, maybe this is where he came from.
Yeah, Pele was one.
Palladians.
They hail in the... That's what they call it, Pleiadians.
Oh, shit.
They hail in the Taurus constellation. In appearance, they're taller and appear Nordic. Females are 5'9" to 6'5", while males are 6'5" to 8 feet.
I ain't one of them.
Women are perfectly proportioned and beyond beautiful. Most men look like gods of old. They are muscular, chiseled. Some higher dimensional Pleiadians have unique colored eyes besides the normal blue, green, and brown.
Everyone's like Hercules and Aphrodite.
Basically.
Is what they're trying to say.
I want to be a bloody Pleiadian.
I know, it sounds pretty good.
And yeah, so that's them. And what they do is, hold on one sec. Sorry guys, I'm going through a few things here, but so their technology, Galactarian motherships, starships, thought ships, fleet ships, scout ships, healing pyramid, and the light metallic wand, and the light metallic wand. What the heck's that? I don't know what that means, but anyway,
like
and abilities full conscious, and sovereign, expert telepaths, talking mind to mind, control nature, telekinesis, astral travel, and multi-realm commandership. So
I mean, this is fully in-depth conspiracy sort of races when they've come up with all these abilities as well as
that's what they reckon. So
well, what to me these both seem far-fetched.
it could be. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just telling you what these people believe in.
It's pretty specific, though, isn't it?
It's very specific.
You know what's the funniest thing about all of this is that I just realised on the TV that your banana socks are visible and they're in the green screen.
Yes.
Did I see right through? No.
Oh, this is,
because they're yellow, they're just flickering. They're like my headset. They're just like.
You like my banana socks?
They're wild.
I want to come in a green suit one day, just have my head.
You can get them at the costume shop, like green. So you could just you could just put the head on. If we want to interview someone doesn't want to be seen, you just can't see their head. It'd be wild. I'll read some chats before you keep going.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. I'm too worried on when the next feed will come. I have no time to take notice if aliens are controlling me. Fortini says, I've seen a Palladian. However,
Palladian.
Fortini's seen one.
Wow.
Hey lads, watching from home with the fam. God bless you all, Jimmy says.
God bless.
Father Jim Rob says. Hey, one lick Jim Reeves says.
One lick Jim.
Just saw an alien before, Jimmy says. Then he says, hey Reeves, if you're making conspiracy, may as well be derailed about it. Genwell's saying. Detailed about it.
Why we got 14 views and 7 likes? Is that the one I want to know?
Yeah. Hi KP, Johnny G, Chris C, how are you doing? And everyone on the chat tonight, Zekau says.
What's up?
What's up, Zako? Why we got 7 likes?
Yeah, guys, anyone that's new in the chat, like Chris is just saying, please
like our page, man.
Share, comment, subscribe.
It takes 1 click.
All that.
Even if you want to give us a thumbs down, it doesn't matter.
Whatever, just get in
just
there.
give us a thumb. Give us a thumb, guys. Yeah. Anyway, so there's a few other ones here, guys. There's a few.
Loving the merch.
I want to ask Fortini, where did she see this Palladian, and did they look like what I described?
I think it was just you. She said he was 6'4", Herculean.
Herculean.
That's big man.
I wish, man.
You know why we didn't have a like? Because John hadn't liked the video yet. He's doing it now.
You know what I'm actually scared of right now? I think that John could be a reptilian.
Oh, 100% reptilian. Look at him.
My secret's out.
Secret's out. Remember before? What did he say?
Nah, you and Chris are reptilians,
Can I tell
man.
you know why reptilian?
What?
When the air conditioner went on, straight away I'm cold.
Yeah, that's so true.
Reptile
Needs heat.
He's like, I'm cold.
I'm a Palatinian, but the runt of the litter.
He's only 6'2".
Only 6'2" and didn't get the good looks or blue eyes.
Because all of us in the chat are aliens. We count as half alike, Genmore says.
Genmore could be a reptilian. Watch out.
We know we just got an 8th like and John was holding his phone. No coincidence there.
The ones I'm going to talk about next are interesting. And these are the ones that have been caught and the ones that abduct people. They're called the Greys. There's like 3 types of Greys.
Well, before you keep going, you know the first ever episode of South Park, what it's called? Cartman gets an anal probe.
Yep.
The first ever episode in '99.
He gets an anal probe?
Yeah, because the aliens come down and take him and probe him.
God.
So they're saying aliens came down and...
What is an anal probe, really? They just stick a probe
an anal
in your
probe
butt.
is even if
You're probing in your anus.
Even if you go to the doctor to get...
An enema?
hemorrhoids or something,
An enema?
they anal probe.
You're getting an anal probe.
Oh my God.
Why did the aliens want to see up our ass?
It's just always been... It's always been a thing.
It's interesting up
Hasn't
there.
it always been... It's always been said, hasn't it? The aliens anal probe you, you know? It's like...
Yeah.
It's always been a saying, isn't it?
Has anyone in the chat ever been abducted? That's another question.
Fontaini's cracking up laughing. Probably because I said you're Herculean 6'5" God. Now say that to your family or dad and let's see the reaction, Gen was saying. I don't know what was it? I can't remember. My day, lucky the Don's, Dricko's not here because he'd probably just be laughing.
Where is Drick?
They came in and said hello, didn't they?
They did, yeah.
I think were they going out? I can't remember. But yeah, all right, keep going.
All right, so the grey races, there's a few greys. Your average height is 4 to 5 feet, so they're small.
So my
but
sister's
there are big ones though.
My sister's grey.
100%.
Their heads are oversized. You know the ones you see in the movies.
That's my theologia. She's grey.
They have thin frames, lean arms, legs, and a grey skin tone. They're large, dark.
This sounds more.
Wait, their large, dark, bulbous eyes are sinister looking and wrap around their heads. All right, so they're the small greys. The tall greys are 6 to 8.5 feet. Have bulbous, elongated heads, thin frames, long arms.
Do you know who that sounds like, Chris? You remember him, John? I don't know if do you remember him? Great Khali.
No, but he doesn't have a bulbous head though.
He's like 7 foot and he's like
could be
humongous head, like it's.
So that's your typical.
They have the giant dark insect eyes.
Great Khali.
That's your typical alien looking alien, really.
Well, this is the one question I ask, right?
Why? See that? Oh, that.
Okay. So this is the question I ask.
They're the ones that are normal on TV.
Why are aliens always depicted like that? Why aren't
they're not? The greys are like
this. This is what I'm saying. Why can't aliens? Yeah, but most of the time they're depicted like.
No, because the greys are the ones that they say they're the ones that come and abduct people, and that's the ones that more get interactive with humans.
That's what I mean. Most of the time they depict aliens as a reptilian or something. Why can't an alien just look like a human?
They do. That's what the aliens look like.
No, well, 6'8".
They shape.
They still look like us though.
But
there are other ones that are like us.
The whole NBA is aliens.
Like Michael Jordan he flew definitely.
Anyway, so they're tall. The taller ones have large elongated heads, but small black eyes. So those ones are a bit different. These guys are really nasty.
I'll read a few of these.
I wouldn't mind going for a coffee with a grey.
Is my pig a small grey? My pug, sorry, Reeb says. So every orangutan then, Rob says, is an alien. Actually, I was going to ask you that. Have you ever met someone like 7 foot? I have. Have you?
7 foot.
I've met
8 foot?
6'10" person I've met.
I can't remember.
Probably would have.
Probably bumped into one.
Yeah.
All right, so they're technologies, genetic engineering, space travel, and their abilities.
So like Star Wars in real life.
Basically, high individual mind telepathy, place screen memories in the mind, levitation, and can glide across the air. So these guys, apparently, what I've read about the Greys, they're not friendly.
Dude,
so if you ever seen one, fucking run, huh?
You can elevate, glide.
Yeah. Do you ever see a Grey?
Run.
I reckon Kerry's a Grey.
Probably. I could be an alien.
You just haven't telling us.
Oh, I'm telling you, I could be.
I mean, you're very good at soccer. You're very good at public speaking.
I just play with people that are lame to make me look good.
All right.
I'm very good at public speaking.
There's something not right.
How can you be that tall? Genwell says. There's Chris's bosses.
It's not
two brothers.
It's not two
One of them
Genwells.
6'7", 6'6", and one's like 6'8".
You mean Peter Bello?
Peter's 6'8".
Yeah,
Two Genwells make up a grey.
Yeah.
Two Genwells that make up a grey. I believe that.
Then, you know, my sister's 5 foot. So.
I mean, and then you've got the reptilians.
Like John.
So basically, they're the same as the Anunnaki, and them have worked together for years apparently.
Shut up.
And they've been. There's people that can shapeshift, like Johnny G.
John shapeshifts, 100%.
I saw him shapeshift before. But have you seen some, like, I don't know if the
eyelids
camera.
shut like that.
Would you freak out if you saw that, like in Men in Black? You know, he looked at you and blinked the other way.
Yeah.
Then I'd be like, oh shit, just got real.
Run.
What if the Men in Black? What if it's all real? How would it affect you right now? Right? If fucking spaceships come through the air, like what? How would you guys feel about it?
Me? Are they coming to hurt us?
We don't know. I'm just saying, like,
they just come through the air and they're just sitting there.
you don't care.
No, not really. No,
So
You will. You would freak out.
I'll be like, that's fucking crazy, but I'm not. What am I gonna do? I can't get up there.
If it was Independence Day style,
Oh, then you're gonna freak out, aren't you?
you
I'll
freak
fight
out.
for my race,
For your race.
for us, for
Human
the
race?
Human race. I'd fight.
Would you
for
go
us.
fight?
Hey, I fucking oath I would. If the aliens
Would
were
you?
invading,
I'll go hide in the corner somewhere.
nah, you gotta fight for your race.
I'll team up with him and.
I'll go behind.
What do you do?
maybe.
You know, like in science, you know, when the alien is there in his room, you gotta fight it. You gotta like.
What do you mean? Like, what if it's got telepathic mind? It's gonna kill you, man.
Well, you went out a hero.
How?
Better to be a
They won't
hero.
remember you, man. They'll just know that some
I
guy
would
like.
remember- if you went out trying to save us, I remember you.
Yeah,
I'll
just
be-
you. No one else will.
I'll tell everyone stories. You know, like in Stranger Things, when everyone hated what's his name, Eddie, but Dustin goes to the uncle and tells him how good his nephew was. He went out a hero, mate. It was sad. Everyone else hated him. But
Yeah. Anyway, yeah,
John would go
I don't
join
know.
it. John would join the reptilians.
I think yeah. So the reptilians are bad, man. They've been like controlling humans for like a long time,
See,
haven't they?
This
In
is-
government and everything.
Well, this
So-
is a good point. Genwell says, I wouldn't care. It'll be crazy. Let's make some new friends. Nothing more terrible than humans anyway.
Mm.
Well, maybe that's only because the aliens make it seem like that. They've made us think that, and it's really they're the ones that have made us and controlled us the way that we are today.
Genwell says he'd give them a Greta if they go to touch him. How dare you in capitals? Didn't you say that was her saying?
Greta.
Yeah, how dare you?
Yeah.
He's saying if they go to touch me, I'll...
How dare
That's what
you?
he said. If they
She's,
go to...
have you seen
If
Have
they
you
go
seen
to
her
touch-
face? Have a look at her face. She looks alien.
Yeah, that's what he said. He goes, I'd give them a how dare you.
That's pretty mean, but she
Yeah,
does a
but she
little
does,
bit.
man. She's an alien.
If an alien race arrives on Earth, en masse, maybe we just need to listen to them, Rob says.
Doesn't,
Maybe.
doesn't she hate technology? But uses
Depends who
social
what they're
media
here for.
Use them.
and travels in planes.
If they're like the Anunnaki that just want to control us, then yeah. But
I feel
yeah,
like
listening
saying-
to them would be a good idea.
I feel like saying you're wearing clothes. Do you know that was made in a factory that pollutes the world?
You guys are...
Is
That's
that
what-
is that T-shirt biodegradable?
I reckon what they should do is we should set up a national conference and have Johnny G debate
No,
Greta
do you remember-
Thunberg.
I'm saying, Greta, you
Can I
should
tell
be
you-
really walking around
do you
naked
remember
and
the
eating
Simpsons
bugs
episode?
or whatever.
Huh?
Do you remember the Simpsons episode when Lisa goes to go full like activist, and then she wants to go vegan, but she tells Apu she's vegetarian, and he like snaps at her. He's like, "What? You're not vegan?" He's like, "You're shit."
Well, you know what? There's actually aliens. They're called vegans.
Oh, my wife's a vegan.
Your wife's an alien.
No, but it's not. It's in the galactic. I just got.
Oh, you mean they've got a? Oh, there's an
alien race called the vegans.
Someone just made. Some butcher just made that up.
Did we tell you what it is?
Oh, come on.
Did we tell you?
Yeah,
It's probably pronounced vegan or something.
yeah.
I saw it the other day.
Wow.
It's the vegan.
I mean, honestly, I'll probably just jump ship. I'll be with the aliens. Genwell said.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, here we
You know,
You just jump ship.
that's what Genwell said.
Genwell's one. Genwell's one of them.
Genwell is a bit of a.
Genwell is
Be
not-
called Genwell. Two Genwells make it great.
Exactly. He's got a twin.
You got a twin, Genwell. You heard it here first.
All right.
man.
So, vegans, homeworld,
Vegan
Lyria,
friendly meat. Oh.
Lyra constellation. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Women range from 5'5" to 6'4", and
Okay.
men from 6 to just
How
over
tall
7
is- How
feet.
tall's your wife?
So they're like us.
She's about 5'10". Right in
Yeah.
the middle.
Nah, she's
Skin-
not my height.
Oh no.
I'm
She's
5'10".
like low fives,
5'5"?
mid five. Yeah, around
She
5'5".
could be an alien.
Skin colors are primarily white, gold, or brown, As with all star nations, the populace is diverse in skin pigmentations. Vegan women are considered the most beautiful in the universe.
Oh, there you
They
go.
have a unique copper hair color distinct to their culture. Besides their normal range of eye color, they have a shade of yellow unlike any other star nation.
I knew Jess was a vegan. Most beautiful in the constellation. Yeah. I always knew she was.
Brownie points. Well, I'm trying to see what their abilities
To
are.
be fair with vegans,
They have zero abilities though.
They're beautiful. That's what matters.
The ability to eat tofu.
To be fair with vegans and all them, they've been around for thousands of years. Ancestors were vegans, and that's with their diets.
No. These are
Talking
from
about race.
There's a race called vegans, not like the vegans on Earth.
Yeah,
Like you can't put them in the same basket.
it's
Yeah,
vegan.
Maybe they're like meat to them as a vegetable.
Imagine we get
The
a
backwards man.
imagine we get a telepathic signal right now from one of the vegans.
Are the Icarians aliens?
Yes, definitely.
Definite aliens.
Out of Vipple's definitely a
Out of Vipple?
hub for aliens.
Out of Vipple's a hub for aliens.
100%.
Why is Draco
Draco 100%.
reptilian?
He's 5 foot.
Well, you know, they tell how many people tell Draco it doesn't look 77. So.
See how they just disappeared before? How'd that happen?
Yeah, where'd they go? They didn't just walk out the door.
Oh, here we go. So they do have abilities. So
Oh,
vegan,
abilities.
full conscious and sovereign,
Oh my god.
expert telepath, multi-realm commandership. So it's a bit vague there, but
I was gonna sound like a Jumanji thing. Their weakness is cake.
that's the best weakness, eh?
That's wild.
Cake.
There's so many, man. Like I can sit here all night and tell you how many there is, but there's so many.
I mean, it's
different
gone far, like saying all the races of
You
the
can
alien.
tell us how many they claim there is.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying they're real. I'm just saying, like, yeah, how many they claim. Yeah, of course.
Nah, I do believe there's aliens out there,
there's
man.
definitely, but this brings me back to the question. Chris is reading that. I believe there's aliens out there as well. Like I said, the
You just
universe is
can't
huge.
not be, really.
But the one question I want to know from him is: do you believe they're among us now?
I think so.
On Earth.
I think so.
If they
Now,
are,
they're definitely, if they haven't been, they are now.
if they are, they're shapeshifters. Really, they have to look like us.
Well,
don't
the
they?
only reason
that's
that
what I
makes
reckon.
me believe they're not is because why aren't they doing anything to us? If they're so,
But they are, and you don't know
like what?
because you're so distracted with the HFD
It
podcast.
took
And,
them this long.
you know, look, everyone's fixated on our podcast. We're distracting them from the real truth. Do you know what I mean?
That there's an alien,
Maybe.
that there's an alien looking at you through the window.
They could be. They could be right. They could be here listening to our conversation.
They could be, but
Why are they liking our podcast?
yeah, exactly. They got the power. To
Imagine like it just starts to go like you see the views go up,
Yeah,
goes up
it's all the vegans.
3,000 views,
All the vegans.
3,000 views, 3,000.
These guys said we're the most beautiful
aliens.
things on the earth, so let's give them a like.
Oh my god,
What?
this is the worst question in John's life.
Oh me, oh
Yeah,
my god.
random. Do you guys like boba or milk tea?
What's boba?
Isn't that bubble tea?
Bubble.
Yeah,
Oh.
but they call it boba. Isn't that what they call it, boba?
No, I
Yeah,
like
they
bubble.
do. It's called boba tea.
I hate bubble tea. Those black balls.
John,
The black balls are shit, but like the bubble tea, the popping pearl ones.
can I tell you what? I don't like either of them. My tea, I like just like black tea, like normal tea.
How
without
about
milk.
I like green tea.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like green tea, tea without milk. I like tea.
I love that bubble tea.
Do you reckon
episode.
aliens like tea?
That bubble tea episode was wild.
That was wild.
Could you put a poll out there and say, do you guys want us to do more food stuff coming up in the next?
We did that last time. They said yes.
Oh.
They said they did want us to.
All right, let's do
Everyone
it.
wants you to do challenges now,
I'll do it.
but now you don't want to eat that much.
I try. I'll do it.
It's like, I'm not eating carbs. You got to do this foot-long hot dog.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
You won't eat for 3 days.
It's all right. I can eat for 3 days after beefcakes.
I don't reckon it's the foot-long hot dog. It's not as big as that, but it'll be hard.
Was that from Subway?
No, from the Harndorf Inn. You know, the
Oh,
foot
that
long.
looks ridiculous.
It's
Do you reckon?
huge.
Do you reckon like?
But he did the beefcakes, bro. But the hot dog has more bread. Think about it. It's a full
Yeah.
line of a foot of bread.
Well, that super sanger was like crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
I couldn't eat that.
Yeah, but because it was chicken. I think the hot dog might be. I don't know. It will be hard. I've seen it. It's,
That super sanger was crazy though.
oh, that was fucked up. John should have done that, not me.
You did alright though.
Hey guys, this is Wild with a grey. He's got a grey alien GT23 says.
I think GT23.
GT, how you doing?
Do you reckon the GT stands for grey terrestrial?
Grey terrestrial
100%.
23. Because 23 is Michael Jordan, man.
Do you think that? I think we're onto something.
Listen, guys, if you're new, people watching, like we said before, please like, share, comment, subscribe.
Grey terrestrial.
I reckon Joe Biden's an alien.
Is he? Because he's so non-functional. That's
Yeah,
what makes
it's
me
just
think,
Well, you know what? I saw him shapeshift.
Wouldn't he be good?
He's either that or he's just like a robot. Or
I just think he's a really old man.
have you seen him when he's tried to shake someone's hand and he's not even there?
That's what I mean. I think he's
And
like.
then he goes to the other side and no one's there.
He just looks like a guy that's going senile.
Is
That's
he?
what I
He's
think.
losing it,
Yeah,
isn't
that's what I think.
he? Joe
Well,
Biden.
I think that's the easiest way to describe it. He just looks like an old bloke that's like going senile.
Sleepy Joe.
Oh, wait, do you want to talk about reptilians? Because I didn't really talk much about them.
Why doesn't John tell us about him? What's your race like, man?
The Queen was a reptilian.
Apparently, but she's dead.
She's dead. We can't live forever.
Why
So,
not? She did seemingly live forever, man.
Apparently we eat kids.
Oh, you eat kids?
Apparently.
How's George?
No, he's good.
It's alright.
We don't eat our own.
so
Dragon Ball exists. They are real.
Really?
Super Saiyan. That's what Genmore says.
I would love to find seven.
I would like,
is it
imagine,
seven. Is it,
Planet Vegeta.
Imagine you met Goku. You'd be like in awe of this bloke. Like, go Super Saiyan, man, please.
if someone gives you, is it 3 wishes they get or 1 wish?
Depends where you go. If you go to Namek, you get 3. But here in Earth, you get 1.
What, from a genie? You talking about?
No, from the Dragon Balls.
From the Dragon Balls.
What?
Namek, you get 3 wishes. But I think it changed. In the new Dragon Ball Super, I think you get 3 here now.
The number one thing you have to wish for more wishes, can't you?
But you're not allowed to. They always say that, don't they?
No, that's that's a
That's
rule.
forbidden. Remember Robin Williams?
How is that a rule?
There's 3 rules.
That's a rule, bro. You
I
can't do
can't
that.
bring anyone back from the dead. It's not a pretty picture, and I don't like doing it. Can't wish for more wishes, and I
Really?
won't kill anyone. Well, that's a genie.
You have to wish for more wishes.
What would you wish for if you had a wish right now? What would be your number 1 wish?
I had 1 wish.
Huh?
You have to ask me later on. I got to think about that. That's ridiculous.
Huh?
I'd have to think about it. 1 wish, you'd have to think about it, wouldn't you? Kind
What,
of.
you know what you'd ask for?
Yeah.
What?
What? Exactly.
Skyline? No, just joking.
Oh my god! Imagine that he wasted 1 wish on that.
R35. No.
Piccolo's still my G, Genmore says. Piccolo's one.
Piccolo.
Remember he went from
Yeah,
being
but
so
he was
tough?
still. He was weak though.
Remember he
He
went
was
from
weak.
being so tough in season 1 to just lame?
He's lame and like.
Later on he's like that.
I like when they freak out when like Goku goes Super Saiyan. They're like,
Yeah, like freaking.
That's the
like,
best.
they're like just freak
Yeah.
out. What's going on?
When he first ever goes Super Saiyan, you know what's the best about him going Super Saiyan? How upset Vegeta was that he wasn't a Super Saiyan.
No, he was happy because remember he was lying dead and he's like, "I'm proud of you, Kakarot."
I know, but he was like
Remember?
so jealous that he couldn't be Super Saiyan later on, and then he eventually becomes one. And he's like,
Vegeta's always that one little step behind.
always.
Always. Even in the new Super, have you watched Super?
Yeah, a bit of it.
Yeah, he's upset.
I like the pink guy. I forgot his name. Wasn't that Majin Buu? The pink
Yeah,
guy?
boo. Yeah.
Majin Buu.
He was powerful.
Yeah, fucking nice.
Remember he became the kid afterwards, but they never went back into that story.
Gotenks finished him off, didn't he?
Nah.
Rob says simple.
Nah.
Simple. Wish to be eternally happy.
Oh, that's lame.
All right. Do you want me to talk about reptilians, or do you want me to? Yeah. Should we get the reptilians in here? Come on, can you? What's so funny?
I said Rob says simple. Wish to be eternally happy and drunk. That's lame.
That's not nice, man.
I could think of many wishes. What about you could, you always know what's going to happen in sports betting. You'd be rich.
But then what? You like Biff
You like Biff?
from back.
You call you Biff.
You're a billionaire, but no, you're happy after.
Yeah, true. But,
Money won't make you happy long term, though.
Really?
Fortinier said Djokovic just won. He's an alien. Nah, he's Serbian, not alien.
Djokovic just he beat. Did Tsitsipas won last night?
No idea. Who are you talking?
I'm spewing that
The Greek
Kyrgios
bloke.
didn't play.
Why?
I don't know. I love watching Kyrgios play.
You're the only one in this world that likes Kyrgios.
Really?
Well, you're probably the only one that likes watching him play tennis.
No, he's not. He's pretty good.
What's he ever won?
Nothing.
So he's not good.
Hang on a minute.
Yeah, true.
The
Isn't that true?
Yeah, you're right.
the TV rights and all that was spewing that Kyrgios wasn't playing.
Because he brings ratings. Because people watch him for his antics.
It's like when I used to do
They don't
wrestling.
watch him for his.
Chris Spider-Man equals ratings.
But I'm saying they don't watch him for his tennis ability.
I know it's like a macaron man. He's like a killer.
Modelled on John McEnroe. He does that.
Do you think there's aliens that are playing sport right
Yes, Michael Jordan was an alien. Maradona was an alien. Pele was an alien.
Tiger Woods.
Imagine if you found that out. How devastated would you be? Because you know that's not.
Someone wasn't really that good.
Yeah.
You'd be like, you know, it would piss you off. Find out Pele and Messi and all that, like aliens. You'd be like, fuck, I could have been a professional this whole time.
Like you're like the best player in the world.
No, but seriously, what if your spouse and your partner was an alien after all these years?
I still love her.
You still love her?
Yeah. Would you? What'd you do?
Would you ask to make love with her in her
alien form?
In her alien form?
I would.
You
What
would.
did you say?
I mean, if Jess just said, I'm really an alien,
Yeah.
you still love her, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Didn't I just say she was an alien? What was that breed I said she was?
Vegan.
The vegans. They're the eternal beauty.
Yeah, she could be a vegan.
Lane from someone who says every is Pacific. Get an education, JG.
I still love you for who you are.
Not you, man.
Huh?
He said Lane from someone who says every is Pacific. Get an education, JG. Doesn't like you.
I went to Doors Road, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
My education
Can't
was
remember what happened there.
40 years cracking up.
$200 a year.
So reptilians are like lizard people. That's what I reckon. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
Reptilian humanoid.
I reckon it is because Lisa's the lizard queen and Simpsons don't get things wrong.
Yeah, but she said they're just copying. That's paying out Jim Morrison.
The lizard queen.
And
Because Jim Morrison went on stage. We talked about this last year. Was he just off tap? Or Jim Morrison, I don't know where he did it. I think it was Russia. He went on stage and he goes, I am the Lizard King. And that's what Lisa's paying out the door.
Oh, I thought she was talking about the lizard people.
Nah, it's paying out Jim Morrison.
well, it depends how you take it.
I'm
went
thinking,
up
I'm thinking
She
reptilians.
does it exactly like Jim Morrison did it
Huh.
in the episode. He went and goes, I am. That's why Jim Morrison was called the Lizard King. It was his nickname.
Maybe he was a lizard.
That's what I'm saying. Was he a reptilian?
100%.
Maybe.
He died at 20.
I mean, it says here they play
No,
prominent
I heard you
roles.
guys saying that. What, 3 people died at 27.
Now, heaps more than 3. It was, what's her name? The one that tried to go to rehab? Amy Winehouse was 27. Jim Morrison, 27.
I forgot about anyone
Lenny
else.
Kravitz, 27. Kurt Cobain, 27.
It's all 27.
They're the 27 club, it's called.
So we're lucky. We've gone past 27.
Well, it's why are all those? No, but why are all those?
That's
Michael
one
Hutchins-
hurdle in life, though.
What was done?
Wasn't Michael Hutchins one of them? And
Yeah.
they're all musicians.
Yeah.
Died at 27.
All you
Isn't that
26-year-olds out there,
What?
watch out.
That like,
They're all like, oh shit.
no,
we
but
gotta
when
get, we gotta get with one
when you
more
actually
year.
think about it, isn't that coincidental? All these musicians died at 27. Why?
What was the latest one?
Probably Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain before
Right.
that. The
So
one
it's
that
been a while.
what's the? I think Aretha Franklin was one of them. I think. Well, there's been so many.
All right. Anyway,
27 club.
Oh, yeah.
so they play a prominent role in fantasy, science fiction, and ufology, and conspiracy theories. The idea of reptilians was polarized by David Icke. Do you know who David Icke is?
Oh, yeah, wait,
Well, you're 100% reptilian.
that's Mark Pike's
Conspiracy.
brother.
So Con
He's a conspiracy theorist who claims shape-shifting reptilians control the Earth by taking on human form and gaining political power to manipulate human societies.
100%.
Icke has stated on multiple occasions that many world leaders are possessed by so-called reptilians.
So you're saying your son, right? You're saying your son, if he does really well at school, does really well in politics, becomes the prime minister, is a reptilian.
reptilian.
All right. This is just ones we know.
Come from your loins.
Hey. So
Your reptilian loins.
That's it.
this is just ones we know, right? It wasn't Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, but
sorry, it was
Amanda's a vegan, so
was-
it's
not Aretha Franklin, Janis Joplin, right?
a possibility.
So
Oh, shit.
Jimi Hendrix, Janis Joplin, Jim Morrison. They're ones we know. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know these other names.
They found out they were reptilians and they killed them?
Yeah,
Is that,
just,
is that,
you know,
is
like-
that why?
Part of the 27. Kurt Cobain.
How many 27s?
Did he look at them all? I just don't know the rest.
Or they've sold their soul to the devil and it's their time up.
Or maybe they've shapeshifted at 27 to become lizard people somewhere else.
Maybe.
Or they're living underground.
They became too famous and they want to be normal commoners, not.
They just want to be
Not famous.
commoners, not reptilians anymore.
When did Michael Jackson die? He didn't die 27.
Nah, he's 57, I think.
57?
Oh, maybe not.
What's with the
No,
sevens?
the old
50-something.
he changed white when he was 27, so the old Michael Jackson died.
Yeah, maybe.
Apparently, this universe is called 7.
Is that?
That's what I've heard, yeah.
We
this
love
universe is
we
called
love the
Seven.
number 7.
Is Johnny G on drugs tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, psychedelic.
He's not wearing shoes. That makes some sense.
Jokic, Horn Francis is an alien. And
Who?
I also say shush.
Jason Horn Francis.
Shush up,
He's a
Tony.
midfielder.
Jokic and Horn Francis.
I'm on psychedelic drugs.
Janice Joplin there, that's the one I was saying, yeah.
All right,
Stuck
go.
to be 26. Heath Ledger was 27 club too.
Oh wow, he shapes.
Why are all these celebrities 27?
What? Heath Ledger was 27?
Like-
He's part of the 27 club. Yeah.
Like Chris said, he shapes this and shifts.
And I
it
think
to
Michael
something else.
Hutchins was 27 club.
Fucking hell! I'm glad I'm
Something
over,
that is. See, that can't be coincidence.
I'm glad I'm over 27.
Like that many?
And all
Like,
drug overdose.
yeah, it's very weird. Very strange.
Is it?
At 20, every one of them at 27, they couldn't die at 25
Yeah, but
or
listen,
29 or something.
I reckon Kurt Cobain, right, was that cooked. He shot himself to be part of the club. But the guy was cool.
I think everyone should have a big 28 just to celebrate they've gone
Yeah.
past 27.
Yeah, but we're not
should.
celebrities. Doesn't matter.
Fuck 30.
We're not
28 's
celebrities,
the
bro, doesn't
celebration.
That is. I never knew that, so that is very
You
strange.
didn't know about the 27 club?
No.
No, it is. I was telling you last week.
Yeah, but I was
That club sucks. I would hate to be in that club.
You might, like, they're all big time people.
27.
But look at them all though. Every single one of them.
I'm going to be in the
were like
107
drug
club.
addicts. They were. Every single one of them were drug
Isn't that funny? They're drug addicts. Maybe they tapped into something because they could get into another dimension.
Or maybe. they
Does
were
Heath
just
Ledger a
drug
drug
addicts.
No, but why 20? Yeah, all right. I would say that. I would
Probably.
agree with you.
Opioids and
I would agree with you and say, yeah, they're just
Drugs
drug
are
addicts that
bad.
died. But because they're all 27,
Yeah,
that's why I question.
No, but when you break it down, right, and look at it real big. If you want to get into it technically, right, how many people are there in the world?
7 billion? Oh, 8 billion.
So it's probably not a coincidence that people die at 27. It's just
All of them though? Like, I don't know.
When you break it down like that,
Nah, man,
is
that's
it that much of a coincidence over different years?
can't be a coincidence. I don't know.
The only reason why it's
It is
because
weird.
they're famous, I
Yeah.
guess.
At 27, come on, they could have died any other age, and all of them mysteriously died at 27. There has to be something in that, man.
Reptilian.
It's like how, like
Like what?
I don't know what.
Reptilian.
That's the thing. I don't know.
What Heath Ledger was joking and just went.
He could have died at fucking 28.
Well, he won a posthumous Oscar because he died before. He won
I'm not saying he's a bad actor. I don't understand why 27 is a weird number.
You know why? Because it took too many.
Is
drugs.
there the conspiracy theory behind that?
Must
They
be.
reckon there is, yeah.
Oh, so what is it?
I don't know.
Government.
I
Oh.
haven't looked into it. I just know there's a club.
I'd love to read into that one.
Like
Anyway.
Michael Hutchins, man. You want me to tell you what happened? He like took too much drugs and decided to bat off while he was trying to hang himself and hung himself.
Is that true?
Yeah,
that's what I
that's true. Apparently, it makes
Well,
you feel like
Apparently it makes you,
nice.
yeah. That's what they reckon.
Should we try it now?
What
Just-
just happened? You're crazy.
I'll just choke you while you just play with yourself.
No, is it?
All right.
It becomes an X-rated show.
AP has joined the chat, right? AP says, "Hey legends,
Oh,
legends.
fucking hell.
the
Hey,
27
AP.
Club is wild. The 27 Club is wild." He said.
Oh,
So when we win our 27th Premier League, KP, you not celebrate? I celebrate every Premier League, mate. The 27 Club means nothing to me.
I mean,
My wife reckons 7 is a good name for someone. Oh my God, she's an alien. She must love Seinfeld.
Isn't that George Costanza?
Has to.
no, but they stole the name.
It's
Seven.
the aliens.
Remember how they stole it?
KP, you got
they
lizard
did.
boy Chris his heat lamp yet? AP says.
Huh?
Remember last week we were saying you're a lizard. You want your heat lamp? AP says, "Have I got your heat
Isn't
lamp?"
that what we just did with
Well,
John?
John is technically the lizard man now.
Everyone from Micadia is listen.
All of a
Hey.
sudden, I'm the lizard man.
Rob says, "Hey Chris, can you spell gullible? Law of averages. Do the math." He's agreeing with me.
With what?
The 27 thing.
What do you mean law of averages?
Well, you know how
Everyone.
many people there are in the world. That's why.
But they're specific.
Now, do you know what? I reckon I guarantee you, if they broke it down, there'd be all these celebrities that have died at 90 as well. They just don't.
It's weird though.
Yeah,
Do you know
but
what I
you're expected to die around 90.
You know, I bet you there's probably ones like Michael Jackson's age that have died too,
Hmm.
and they just don't.
It's weird though. For me, it's weird.
It probably is a bit, but you know. Jess is grinning at that. She says, "Sorry, I'm late. Just got home." AP says, "7 is from Star Trek Voyager." Rob says,
Yeah, apparently this is Universe 7. That's what I've heard.
"Well,
Don't know what that means though.
weren't we in Sector 7?
Rob is
in
definitely a
Final
Star
Fantasy
Trek
7.
fan.
We were Sector.
Does anyone like Star Trek?
I actually like the movies. Yeah,
You like Wrath of Khan? Search for Spock.
I love Spock.
There are a couple of the movies.
Live
alright.
long and prosper.
Listen, John, when we do the Galaxy Quest, your guy.
My guy.
You have to be guy.
Oh my
Guys,
God.
Thermians.
it's a main character.
No, he's not.
What do you mean? He's in the whole movie.
Galaxy Quest.
I'm the extra that just dies.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Galaxy Quest is a rip-off of Star Trek.
Yeah, no, it's a parody.
Yeah,
but Guy, when you think about it, Guy is like one of the main characters. He's in the whole movie.
You have a last name.
Do I?
Do I?
Do I?
Do I?
When we're reading it, I want you to be like this. I want you to be like, George is going to be Tim Allen. George is captain.
Oh my god.
So George is going to be like, you've got a last name, Guy. And then you're going to be like,
What's Chris?
do I?
What's Chris?
I'm that guy that goes,
Rob is not,
and it exploded.
Yeah. I'm going to go, on.
The one that guy that...
On.
Oh my god.
I'm the guy that drives it.
Yeah, Tep.
I'm Tep.
Rob is Dr. Lazarus. I want him to be the guy.
100% Rob's Dr.
No, I want him to be, you know the one, I forget his name, one with the curly hair? You know when he goes through the phase and he's like, that was wild, and everyone else is freaked out? The one from Monk.
Oh, yeah.
What's
You want me to be
I
him?
thought George was the kid that's like helping him. Like,
Should we make George him? Who's going to be
George
who's
looks
gonna
like
be
the kid.
captain?
George looks like the
Well, who's going to be the captain then, if George is the kid?
Who, Jim Sonner.
It's on us. We're definitely going to die.
It can't be Tim Allen. What was the other Galaxy theme show? Star something. Wasn't that Battlestar Galactica? That was the other.
There was Star Trek, there was Star Wars, there was
Battlestar Galactica. That was heaps popular.
There was...
My auntie loves Star Trek, the whole series.
Yeah, but they always pick Trekkies. There's Trekkies.
It's that generation, you know, just...
It's either you love Star Trek or you love Star Wars. That was it.
I don't think they're in that much of competition. I think you either like Star Trek or the one I said, Battlestar Galactica. It's them two.
Have you ever seen...
Because they're TV shows. Star Wars a movie.
You ever seen Stargate?
That's the other one. Stargate
that,
SG-1. That's what I think he's talking about, Stargate.
Stargate's great.
With MacGyver, isn't it?
No, it's with Kurt Russell.
Yeah, but that's the movie.
That was a killer
The
movie.
TV series Stargate, and the MacGyver guy's him.
See, that's an alien thing.
What was that Aussie one that was after school? Like a star. It was lame.
Round the twist.
No.
Have you ever felt like
I gotta
this?
find this name.
Strange
It's gonna
things
bother me all
happen,
night now.
they're going around the twist. Going around.
It's like Gladiators. I saw that the other day.
Well,
That was a good show. Does anyone remember that show?
so what was the conclusion to the alien debate? Well,
They're real.
Oh wait,
me, John,
I'm talking about
sorry. So we're going to bring AP up to speed. We all have all said that we believe in them. Chris has said he believes they're living amongst us. I don't know what John is saying.
Well, I'm a reptilian, apparently. You've handballed that one on to me, haven't you?
You're a reptilian, John.
Yeah, but you can tell you're reptilian, man.
You are reptilian.
How?
Look at you, man.
Oh.
Are you a bold?
I just saw your eyes shapeshift. His eye went from
so
a
reptilian shapeshift?
AP78 says around the twist is the goat. Have you ever? It's the lamest show. They used to make us watch it at primary school. Like when we'd have like those, I don't know, like it was like weird
watch TV
yeah,
day.
watch TV days. And we'd watch Around the Twist and like some movie that Nicole Kidman was in before she became into Hollywood.
Do you
I used to
remember?
love it when they'd bring out the TV in class.
Do you remember
We didn't watch it. It was,
on the weekends, Couch Potato?
yeah.
And we used to watch that show called Ghost Rider. He's a ghost, and he writes to us. Ghost Rider. That was the best show.
I don't remember.
Remember that?
Jeez.
No.
Chris is a
Not the
lizard,
best.
so makes sense, AP says.
Huh?
AP's calling Chris the lizard, not you.
I'm not a lizard, man.
You're 100%
Hey, no, you're the,
lizard,
what's the
bro.
one that Fortuny said? You're the Herculean ones.
I'm a
You're,
Palestinian.
you're a paladin. Or
You're a
whatever it is.
Palatanian.
I'm a Palatanian.
You're a peloton.
Palathon. Your pallet head.
I'm the only one that's not being accused of being an alien. It's wild.
Well, I'm a reptilian. Is that the same thing?
Yeah.
So reptilians-
You're with the. You're a Glazer supporter.
I'm a glazer.
Reptilians.
100%.
So yeah, that's up to date, AP. Now Chris is still reading about a few things. Go, Chris. Go what you're saying.
So, alien abduction narrative is sometimes alleged contact with reptilian creatures.
Yeah, that's like the annual probe thing.
Yeah. One of the earliest reports was of Ashland, Nebraska police officer Herbert Schimmerer, who, under hypnosis, recorded being taken aboard a UFO in 1967 by humanoid beings with a slightly reptilian appearance, who wore a winged serpent emblem on the left side of the chest. Skeptics consider his claim to be a hoax.
But this is what I always say. Like every story is like it happened in Nebraska. And
Nebraska.
why didn't it happen in?
Yeah, I know. So a lot of the sightings of UFOs always in America, but they are coming out.
Why didn't it happen in Czechoslovakia or something? You know, why have we never heard of these European or whatever.
They probably do, but we
South
don't.
American.
Because,
why have we ever heard of these?
Because you know why? Because everyone in America, everyone just talks about America. So like, no one.
We would like my theas and that all they watch is the Greek European channel, and no one's ever talking about.
Yeah, but no one cares about that. Everyone's busy dancing and
giving that point.
Drinking café.
I'm just making.
No one cares about.
No
one cares about the sky.
Well, we're in Australia. You heard of any sightings here?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, but not like America.
Nah, not
Australia's
like America.
Don't you think it makes more sense? These aliens would go to Australia, less population, huge.
Well, that's the reason why we don't see them, because we've got less population.
There's less anals here to probe.
Probably.
And less population. That's why we don't see them as much as there. Maybe, I don't know.
Mm.
And they probably are in the middle of Australia, like, you know.
Who knows? But anyway,
you're definitely reptilian, man. You're covering up something shocking. Definite reptilian.
You have a tail?
You and your Herculean size. Like,
do you think I'd be bloody working as a bloody security being a reptilian?
Well,
yeah, because you said before they come down here just to be commoners.
Yeah, because you like trying to research what it's like to be a common person.
I'll be.
You know, like Eddie Murphy and Coming to America, he's a billionaire, and he's like, I'm gonna go live like a common person. He goes and does it.
No, but you only do that for so long. I'll become like a leader somewhere. Yeah, I'll be the permanent prime minister or something.
We were rollerblading back in the day. You were a reptilian all the whole time.
That's why so good.
You were a reptilian.
I was always better than you, man.
What are you talking about?
I was quick.
You couldn't go backwards.
I reckon I was way better than Murphy. You know, he was actually a really good rollerblader. We used to do this. Krillin.
Oh, really?
We used to both go on the ramp, but I was only young then, about 14. But Chris used to do full up.
Oh, really?
What about George?
George was okay, not as good as Chris.
I could just see George falling over.
Can't believe George was on the show a few weeks ago. Can't believe it.
Chris was real good on the ramp, on the blades.
Anyway, so
Uluru opens up in half and is their landing pad, AP says.
Oh, damn.
So David,
is that why you're not allowed to walk on Uluru anymore?
No, you can't. I've walked on there before, though.
Not allowed to anymore.
Not allowed to anymore, no.
Because it opened up, you can see the spaceships.
Do you want me to tell you what David Icke says
Is
about?
that David Attenborough's brother?
No, some conspiracy theorist.
tell me.
He's pretty big though. According to British conspiracy theorist David Icke,
Can you do it in a British accent?
first published in the theme
Can you do it in a
1990.
British accent for Reeves?
I can't do British accent.
Do like a British.
I can't do British
You know,
accent.
one of those punks that they're like always trying to steal people's shoes, and they're like, hey, bruv,
Sounds
hey,
like
rah. What you just give me those shoes now? I'm gonna put on my heli hand.
Sounds like a UK Esho.
Yeah, that's what they are. That's what they're paying.
Try,
out.
mate.
I'll fucking cut you, mate.
That's what they're paying out. They're like, you're gonna give me those shoes right now, bruv. All right.
Apparently, my son's got Eshe hair,
Is he?
Yeah.
What's Esho here?
like a mullet.
Yeah, that's wild.
No, he's cranking
A
it.
mullet's a back in, aren't they?
Mullets are wild. You should do your head the mullet.
Listen, me and Jess were walking through like the shop. I can't remember what it was, and this kid, he had this dude, like it was like, and he had nothing here. This mullet was. I was like, Jess, I want to go shake his hand for having the guts to walk out in public like that. This mullet was.
Chicks love the mullet now.
Dude, they do not.
Well,
Jess was looking at, telling me that.
not our age.
Yeah.
Young girls.
Anyway,
Why? Because a football player did it. Once he
Yeah,
cuts
Bailey
it,
Smith's got
yeah,
a
once he cuts it, they're
mullet.
all gonna hate it.
all right, I'll go with the David Icke thing. So, according to British conspiracy theorist David Icke, who first published on his theme in 1999 work, The Biggest Secret, tall, blood-drinking, shape-shifting reptilian humanoids from the Alpha Draconis star system,
Oh my God.
now hiding in the underground bases, are the force behind the worldwide conspiracy against humanity. He contends that most of the world's ancient and modern leaders are related to these reptilians, including Merovingian dynasty, the Rothschilds, the Bush family, and the British royal family. Icke's conspiracy theories have now supported up to 47 countries, and he's given lectures to crowds to up to 6,000 people. American writer Vicky Studlina included Icke's conspiracy theory in her list of 10 most popular conspiracy theories. The poll of Americans in 2013 by Public Policy indicated that 4% of registered voters believe in David Icke's ideas. So people believe, like
4% of American voters, so 4%, only 50% of their, not even 50% of their population votes.
yes, I don't know how much that
So
would be.
4% of, let's say, 40% of America
Believes in that.
believes in this guy's.
Far out.
He's good. Like, he does like he does like big
Is that like
seminars.
he goes and does seminars? Is that like
But-
the guy that Chris went and watched? Is he reptilian?
No, that's who he loves.
Patterson.
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan Madison, right?
Peterson. isn't
No,
it?
he's not. He could be
He
reptilian.
looks reptilian.
Could be.
Chris showed me him, and I said, "You look up to this guy." See, he looks like he's about to kick the bucket.
He went on
Anyway.
the all beef diet.
You know, I said to Chris, I go, "This guy's teaching you how to be a man." I go, "He looks like he can't even walk." Just to upset Krillin.
Yeah, this one. Look, on March the 4th, 2013, a video depicting a security agent with unusual features guarding a speech by the U.S. President Barack Obama was spotlighted in a weird report
Do you reckon he's
about
reptilian?
shape-shifting reptilian humanoid. This led to a tongue-cheek response from the National Security Council spokesman Caitlin Hayden, who said any alleged program to guard the president with aliens or robots would be likely to be scaled back or eliminated in the sequester.
Sequester.
So do you believe in shapeshifters, KP?
Yeah, what do you believe? Do you think they're shapeshifters? Well, how would you know though? You wouldn't know.
Don't think so.
No? Do you think it's just a myth?
Well, you know, like I was joking before. Like people were like, "Oh, you know, Michael Jordan couldn't have been human," and well, why is he aging and not still playing basketball?
Yeah, but reptilians
If he was a
age.
shapeshifter, why didn't he just
No,
shape back
apparently-
to young?
Apparently they can still age. They can still age. Apparently, that's what they reckon. I don't know. Man.
I don't know. Unless I see someone shapeshift in front of me. Then again, I don't know. Like there's been.
There's weird stuff that we don't know.
I mean, you could say Michael Jackson was a shapeshifter, or he just had plastic surgery.
I'd say, for me, it's more believable than flat Earth.
Oh, 100% more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, way
Yeah.
more believable than that.
Because I feel like
Yeah,
it's possible. Because I feel like the universe is that big. It's possible that a alien of some sort
See-
could infiltrate.
So
And I agree. Sorry to go. I agree, and I said this last week. I 100% agree with Rob on this. I made this point last week. He goes, "Yeah, Americans who can't find their own country on a map of the world. So you know, we're going to go with their."
Oh yeah, true.
A lot of them don't. That
No, they can't.
I just think they're after the
Well,
wrong
fact-
American.
The fact that I said last week they reckon is true that 1 in 3 Americans can't spot like Australia on a map.
yeah, it's true. I've
That's
seen
terrible,
I've
eh?
seen on TikTok.
Fucking bad, bro.
I've seen on TikTok.
Oh, that's.
Yeah, but why?
I mean, I didn't even get taught. Like we didn't even get taught geography in it.
So what are they teaching them at schools there then?
America's
Like you know, you do a
Yeah,
normal.
America's number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
And then AP saying, yeah, so like laughing and saying so true to Rob, like because it is.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
so many everyone puts so many like America's the media, let's say capital of the world. Like everything, all the media comes from him. Like whether it's movies, TikTok, it's all America based, isn't it?
Yeah.
And like you're saying, we put all of our knowledge into these Americans who statistically are not very.
So KP, let me ask you this question. So if there was one of those beings we've talked about tonight, which one would you rather be? If you could be one of them.
The one that's closest to me right now.
Vegan.
Yeah, vegan. The one that's I don't know, like I wouldn't want to be like some grey looking lizard.
I'd be the Palo.
Yeah, what's that? The one
Yeah,
that
that's
they're
what
like
Yeah.
bit Herculean.
Pelotarians,
like
yeah.
6'5".
The Palos.
I'll be one of them.
Yeah, one of them. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them probably. That's
Yeah.
the
What
most-
do you believe shapeshifting and aliens?
I don't know, man.
We
They
can't
could-
And
rule.
Jess said it's
I
what
don't
we-
know.
another good-
I can't rule it
Americans
out.
make- Jess is saying is what Americans make so much shit up as well.
It's hard for you to say.
I can't say no,
there's
but
not an alien out there.
No,
in
no,
all
I believe
space.
there's aliens.
they
out
could
there.
be shapeshifters, but I
I
don't know.
believe there's. I do believe there is aliens in the universe, but I can't say I believe they're with us because I've never seen it. But
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance. There's aliens.
Oh, yeah, there's a
living
chance.
amongst us.
More of a chance than flat Earth.
100% more than planet.
What about
But,
more of a chance than flat Earth?
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the one thing
course.
that makes me think they maybe not living with us is because I would think if they're living with us, why aren't they showing themselves? Why aren't they like conquering us? Why aren't they?
It could be completely different. Like humans are the most advanced
We
race,
could
and,
be.
and there's other things that are just like
They could
animals
be-
out there.
Yeah, they could be like that South
Maybe.
Park. They could be Mark Clark. Everything's Mark Clark. Yeah, they could be. The aliens could just be deer, like on another planet.
Yeah.
And that's aliens to us. Like, yeah, that's right. We could be the most advanced species.
I just wonder, like, why aren't they coming out and telling us?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like
Well, do you agree? Do you believe that humans are the most advanced species out there,
now. Yeah.
Whoa.
just in the universe?
I don't know.
I'm saying because that could be it. That's what I'm saying.
We
It could
might,
just be-
I reckon for what we know now, yes, here in the world we are.
Oh,
But
we're the
then
dominant
again, we don't know if there's
Yeah,
other.
in our world we are. Yeah.
But there's stuff like pyramids and there's other stuff that like
It does my head in the
Does
pyramids,
it does your
man.
head in? Like, how does that being built?
What
like, you know
does
I
my
mean?
head in about the pyramids? I've watched documentaries on it. Is that the pyramids of Giza, however you pronounce it, they're like in line with certain stars. That's what's weird.
And they reckon
Yeah,
it'll
and
be,
they-
even with our modern technology, it'll be difficult to replicate
Yeah.
what
Well,
they
it's
did.
not just the pyramids. They reckon, the Sphinx, the chin. They reckon that they still don't know how they've made that.
No, they can't even make a pyramid today.
That's
like
one of
that.
our biggest mysteries, isn't it? The
Oh, it
pyramids.
is.
But why are they in line with like constellations?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That is
That's fucking weird.
weird.
I
That is
admit
weird.
that.
That is
Well,
weird.
a lot of people think giants did Rome and help.
Yeah, giant. Yeah, they reckon
Well, I
giant.
said this point last week. They said Rome. I said this now. With all the technology we've got, when you get your driveway concreted now, why does it's going to crack? You know it's going to crack. No matter
Eventually.
who concretes it, yeah? Why has none of the concrete at Rome cracked?
Because the soil's better.
Don't know.
What? No, why?
Because of the
Is it
concrete's
concrete?
different.
Yeah, they reckon it's a type. They reckon it's a form of concrete
That doesn't get
and they
used
don't
anymore.
know. No, they just don't know why it doesn't crack. Why it's so strong?
Why can't they study it?
Because fucking they probably have to break it to study it.
Surely there's got to be some cracks.
They reckon the Rome, like the cathedrals, and that are like perfect.
Is it a marble or something?
See, I reckon like the Colosseum, that would have been built by
Well, look
back
at the Greeks.
then.
Look
Like,
at the
what?
Greek one.
How long would it
Look
take?
at the Parthenon.
Parthenon wouldn't be built.
Yeah, but that's
yeah.
fucking.
Now it is, yeah, but that's because it went through war and shit. The Parthenon got.
Yeah, but how did that get built, man?
Yeah,
Like the
Parthenon.
massive pillars.
Look at.
How did they get that up there, bro?
Got broken apart because.
Like no
Yeah,
machinery.
but that's easier to explain than the pyramids.
Yeah.
Oh
it
yeah,
is.
of course.
Do you remember when we went to England? Remember your dad was so adamant to go to the museum
Yeah.
because your dad wanted to go see because England have part of the Parthenon in their museum and they won't give it back. That's why the Greeks, when they go there, they go to see it because. Sorry, Reeves. England won't give it back. It's not their property. They've got things from Cyprus. They've got things from Italy. They've got things from Greece.
Yeah,
So they have parts of the Parthenon, which is
With English back then, stole the
invaluable.
artifacts.
You can't
from
put
all
value
over
on it. What they've got, and they keep it on display in their museum like it's theirs.
I think they got stuff from France. they got
Everywhere,
stuff from-
everywhere.
yeah.
Italy,
Germans.
France, everyone they conquered,
Yeah.
and they will not give it back. But it's not theirs.
No.
That's why the Parthenon has been ripped apart because of war. Like
Yeah.
Mm.
otherwise, it probably would still be standing. And the Parthenon does.
That's what I
make
say.
more
Ancient,
sense.
ancient ruins
It
now.
makes more sense than the
Pyramid, of course it does, but still, like it's
Like you
amazing
said,
how
like
they built
those,
that too.
those pyramids are pointing at certain stars, and
Yeah, that's weird.
And they're like the way they're built is so perfect that every room is like yeah, it's just
the way it's
the way
created.
it's created is perfect, man.
Well,
Yeah.
even in Cyprus,
So,
right? Like
it's really
there's
weird.
You can't say like slaves did that.
no. That's what I'm saying. Even in Cyprus,
Nah, they didn't, man.
Even in
I'm telling you,
Cyprus,
they
there's a church that's up on the mountains, right? And it's been there for. How the fuck did they get it up that mountain back in the day?
Exactly.
How the fuck did they get all that?
Unless there was giants,
The only
because
way you say like
I'm saying,
giants or
how the fuck
aliens
did they get it
or
up? This
they
mountain
they
in
actually
Cyprus
had
goes up like that, right? You got to walk it. It's a kilometer. No way, slaves.
or
There's-
they had a certain technology that we
that
don't
we
have.
don't have. That's right.
apparently there was giants and there was a civilization that used to live here on Earth called the Totalitarians,
See, but
and
what,
they're from Earth though. They're not
yeah,
aliens.
but what I'm saying.
And
Apparently, there's fossils of.
and
Yeah,
they're
but
from
do you know what-
Atlantis.
You know why I
Footprints
don't
and
think?
stuff.
Yeah, do you know why I don't think it's giants, the pyramids?
Why?
Because why would the giants go make a pyramid with an entrance for a human?
They didn't know. No,
The
but like
doorways, bro.
no, but there's
And they
like
got
if you go,
passageways that a human.
but
can
you know
walk
like cathedrals. Have you seen how big the
in.
doorways
yeah,
are
no,
there?
them, but I'm saying the
Oh,
pyramids.
the pyramids. I don't
The
know.
pyramids have got passageways for a human to walk.
Maybe because it was just for that
Because
size.
It's probably aliens.
Is
Yeah.
Atlantis true
But-
or a myth though?
Well, where?
Atlantis is true. Oh,
How can it
apparently.
be true?
So this
Is
is
at the bottom of
under
the ocean,
a city.
They reckon.
like Aquaman's down there.
Maybe.
He's the king of Atlantis.
So the
Well,
Earth.
see, they believe in mermaids as well as
Yeah.
another one, but that's like not aliens. They're like from here.
But they've had a device that goes to the abyss, man. Wouldn't they find it?
Well, they've showed evidence
seen
of
the abyss.
Not if-
of
not if they can-
mermaids, but it's hard to is it true?
Not if they can hide. If they've got so much technology, they could hide whatever they want.
Yeah, a city.
They could. They could just cloak it with a magic cloak that.
Yeah, but
makes it
don't they
invisible.
say Atlantis because the water shifted and all that? That's why it's under sea and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's apparent. That's
Anyway,
the
they were
story.
they're called
That's the theory.
they were called Totalitarians. They used to live like Atlantis and all that, and they used to have giants. They used to do all the big jobs and that.
Yeah, see, I agree with Rob. That's what they say in Seinfeld.
Well,
Rob has said it. You know,
What?
when Jerry and George are talking, they're like, when the aliens come here, who are they going to think's running the show? We're walking a dog and holding his poo in a bag.
Oh, yeah,
They're gonna
true.
think- They're going to think the dogs are running the show.
100%.
100%.
You think that we're the slaves.
That's right. Yeah, that's
But then
true.
remember Jerry says to George, he's like, George says to him, he's like, mate, when the aliens come, who are they going to relate to? The bold people. They're going to think we're them.
Starford was the best
We're going
show.
to think we're one of them. Maybe
Far
Starford's a reptilian. So he put it in his... Larry David looks a bit reptilian. So
That's a bit.
100%.
he could be...
Well, if this ever comes out, it'll be huge.
I love watching docos on the pyramids, man.
The pyramid docos trip me because I agree they're weird. Like, why are they in
Yeah.
line with constellations and shit? And that's weird. And the fact that, like, how the fuck did they build them? That's
Yeah.
what mind boggles me.
Yeah, they're definitely like the most.
Because even if
How-
they
how-
had,
how
even
old
if
are they
they
as
had
well?
cranes,
How old
like
are they?
we've got cranes now, right? There's no way it lifted the bottom bit of a pyramid. Like, that's...
Isn't there certain places in the pyramids that where they won't tell you
Yeah,
or
there's
show you
something like that.
on video?
Something like that.
Who knows, man? They're very mysterious. One of the most mysterious
But I
things in the
think
world.
there's a pyramid
So-
here in Australia, isn't there?
Probably.
There's
Where?
pyramids all over, not just Egypt.
No,
Apparently
it's
there's-
not just Egypt.
Apparently there is one in Australia, but it's hidden. That's what I've heard.
Apparently there's one
Apparently
here-
I don't know if it's true.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
It's
they're
not
all
just Egypt. There's
they're
pyramids in
there's
other
around
They're
the world.
everywhere.
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
they're just the Egypt ones that are famous.
Jess
Correct.
says the abyss is fascinating. We're talking about the abyss. It definitely is. Like another world underwater, the deep. Well, it is. The abyss is.
Well, have you seen some of the creatures down there?
Oh, it's full on.
Oh yeah,
The
there's
sharks.
stops. Oh,
They
there's
went
weird
down there and like they're blind because it's so dark down
They've
there, but they can see with like
Yeah,
sonar and
But their body mass
it's
is
weird.
it's sort of see through.
It's so weird. Some of them are so weird.
Because you know the pressure down there, man. Like if,
Oh, it's
Oh,
fucked
okay.
up.
if you went down it, you'd be crushed into
crushed,
like a.
Correct.
That's why they built that device that goes that no one's in it. It's just
Yeah, you can't.
But
Human
it's like a
can't go
video.
down there.
no.
Nah, you'd be crushed.
Pyramids 5,000 plus years. Rob is saying. You said how old are
5,000
they?
plus.
Yeah. The deep
And-
sea scares me. AP says.
But Rob,
Yeah.
Rob would know how many.
Well, see, that's
other
another
pyramids-
aliens
Oh,
come
yeah,
from
here
there,
we
don't
go.
they?
Unikowaram Pyramid in South Australia.
Exactly.
Rob said.
There you go.
Rob's reptilian. Knows
Rob-
all the answers.
Rob-
What is that pyramid? Why is it
Rob
there for? That's
100%
what. Like,
reptilian.
has anyone gone
Oh,
into
he
it?
said, I sent KP the photo. Let's have a look. All right.
Has anyone gone into that pyramid?
Once I'll read. Right. Yeah, it's scary looking, but fascinating. Just the same what you said about the underwater.
Yeah.
Like all the shit's scary. There's still so many species we don't know about, which is true. I sent KP the photo, and then Genwell says KP WTF. Well, what did I say? Did I say
I
something?
don't know.
Right.
But yeah, our ocean hasn't been fully discovered yet, hasn't it? It's like
No way.
some ridiculous, like 5% or some shit.
Oh, it says KP. What the fuck? Schneiderlin joining Western Sydney Wanderers.
Really? Is he still playing?
Just
I heard the NBL want to try and lure LeBron.
yeah, I heard that. Where did you
Yeah,
send it,
right.
Rob?
Yeah.
Rob, where did you send an email or
I think
message? Nothing's come through yet.
you'd have to give him all the money from the league to him the crock up.
Yeah, but he's got so much money anyway.
Come
So
on, man. You know, it's like getting LeBron to the NBL is more far fetched because the NBL is more far fetched than Ronaldo coming to the A League.
It's ridiculous.
Or it's
isn't it?
pretty much the same. Like it's not.
Who watches the NBL, man?
people in Australia,
That's it.
Probably.
not many people though.
How big does a 36ers game get here? 5,000 people? Not even.
Not even.
Cost you $10 to get a ticket.
Where did you send it, Rob?
It's a good
Nothing's
night
come
out,
through.
actually. Have you been to a buck?
No, I've never been.
Not in,
Cool,
I've been to NBL back in the day.
Yeah, they're fun. Like they got the music and everyone gets into it. It's good.
It's just
Where's the stadium?
Nah, the basketball is it's good quality. It's not as good as NBA, but
It's in Beverly, isn't that the stadium?
Beverly, yeah.
Beverly.
Beverly. It's right behind like an IGA there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You turn.
No, not anymore. They play.
That's where it was. You know where the dump
They used to
was?
play
The
there.
dump
It
there.
was Clips
The
of
old
Powerhouse.
trains. Now it is, yeah, but it used to be in Beverly.
Now they play at the entertainment center.
Oh, I sent it weeks ago. Yeah, okay. Rob sent it. Is in my email or message, so I can go. I want to see it.
Oh, the pyramid here.
Yeah.
So what?
It-
I want, if it's
idea.
in South Australia, I want to go for a drive, man.
Oh, can we do a HFD live? It'd be like Blair Witch Project. It'd be like.
Oh my
it'd be
god,
Wanna
like,
do it?
it'd
That'd be
like
amazing.
HFD Project.
You know what we should do?
HFD Witch Project.
There's a military base at Parham,
Yeah.
about 70
Chris-
k's away.
Didn't Chris say?
Isn't that Philippines went there?
They went there, yeah,
yeah.
and all this humming, all this weird
Yeah,
shit
yeah.
happens there, man.
Yeah.
We should go.
We should.
That's 70 k's away from here.
Stop saying
Imagine Jim Sana there.
Oh my
God.
god. Jim Son, I reckon will start glowing.
Dude,
I hear Rob sent some
My
images.
ribs, bro.
Oh, look. Yeah, Rob did send this. Like, look, it's on Google Maps.
How far from Adelaide is it?
It's on Google Earth,
Is
bro.
there a picture of?
So what has
Let
everyone?
me type it in.
Has anyone gone in there?
Unicowarum. Let me type it in. See what it says.
Has anyone gone to that pyramid and like explored it? Or
I wonder if you can get into it because you know.
What's the point of driving there? Here we go. So maps. So from here, directions. Yeah. Tell me where to go, bro. I'm driving.
Get images, man. Is there many images?
Oh, direction. Choose your start location. In my house. It's 11 hours and 6 minutes away.
No wonder no one's been there.
Oh, so let's see where it's. Yeah, like, because look, it's like the Nullarbor and shit like that.
you can't even
We'd
fly
have
there.
to drive there and camp and then.
It's
come
next
back.
to Kuberpedia.
Oh, imagine.
Surely people in Kuberpedia have been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
probably
what?
Wikipedia.
Do people have people like gone in there and checked it out?
Oh, I don't know. Let's read. Let's see. First pick is where the cursor is pointing. Okay.
So, is there an explanation of why it's there?
Yeah, but they're all over the world, man.
Yeah, apparently they're all over the. Why is one in South Australia?
Exactly.
You wanted.
It's because it's the Christopolis.
I could tell you the origins,
Lizard
but I'd have to
house.
kill you. No,
Dude, that's weird.
it is weird.
And does it look like? Like I don't know if anyone
It
knows.
must be a smaller
Rob
pyramid.
knows of it, but does it look like the Egyptian pyramids?
Probably smaller.
Yeah, but is it the same? Like look like the stone? Does the stone look like the pyramids of Giza? Like then that would be freaky. If it's the same looking yellow.
And is it 5,000 years old?
Apparently, it's. I heard it's old.
We'll wait for Rob to answer. Is that the same age, Rob? Is it considered? And like, does the yellow stone?
We need Rob on a pyramid podcast.
Pyramid podcast, Rob.
We need one, man.
Pyramid podcast.
Once Rob's back, pyramid podcast.
Jeez, and we can't call him mummy. It's non-binary toilet paper.
Non-binary wrapped individual. All right.
Oh dear.
I want to see what he says. Like, I knew nothing about that. I knew there was ones in, but I didn't know it was in. And then it clicked. I remember Rob sending it last time.
Yeah. Well,
That's
it's
crazy.
just it's like satellite stations they put along all around the world.
That's why I think
you know what I mean. All the pyramids are like connected.
The pyramids are weird, bro.
They're weird.
All signals to each other.
It can't be a flat Earth.
So like, if it comes out that aliens put the pyramids, it wouldn't be a shock to you, boys.
No way. That wouldn't shock me in any way.
No.
It shocked me more that giants.
Flat
made-
Earth would shock me.
Oh,
It would shock me more that giants made the pyramid.
Yeah.
Like I said, because there's like passageways for human-sized people.
do you believe in giants?
You know, someone should climb Mount Everest and have a big telescope and just prove that they can't see
They probably have done
every
that,
city
bro.
from
That's
Mount
probably
Everest.
been done.
But no telescope can see that far, can
Yes,
it?
they can. A telescope can see the moon.
Well, you can see fucking Jupiter, but
What
you
if
can't
it's
see
not that
Los
far?
Angeles.
What if it's wrong? What if it's like not that far?
Well, Rob said about when he stood on the tallest like building in Dubai, like you can't see another city, like with the lens, the photograph.
Yeah.
So that like debunks it straight away.
I don't know,
Yeah,
why do these people believe in it then?
I don't know.
Why are these people, man?
If giants, it came out.
Oh yeah, giants. So yeah.
If they said giants built the pyramid, that would shock me more than aliens.
But do you believe in giants, KP? Do you think they existed at one point?
Probably.
Like big giants.
What do you consider?
What are we talking about? 20
feet?
Like
20
over like
20
8
feet?
foot, 10 foot.
No, we're talking 20 feet.
I'm
not
saying,
20
yeah,
feet.
I think there was probably a person.
Not 20 feet, about 9 foot.
Oh, that would have existed.
What, the
reckon.
9-foot people aren't building the bloody pyramids? That's not big enough. Those blocks
No,
are
I'm
stones.
saying,
Oh,
yeah,
you reckon 20
Are
foot?
you talking
Fuck,
about like
alright.
giants, like Jack and the Beanstalk giants, like 20, 30?
Nah.
He's saying 20 feet, mate.
Yeah,
But
well,
20 feet's not that much if you
it's
think
not that
about
big.
it.
It's like
20
double,
feet.
2 basketball
It's
rings.
it's almost
Well,
like
they're not going to build a pyramid, I'm
as tall
saying.
as the house.
A
Not
20-foot
even.
giant is not building a pyramid.
How do you know? How strong would they be?
Well, how are they
What
going
do
to
you,
get up to the top?
think about a 10-foot person. How are they putting those stones?
I've never
that-
seen a 10-foot person in my life.
No,
so
but a
I can't think
basketball
of it.
ring is 10 feet, right? And
Yeah.
a 10-foot
Nah.
person is not building a
That's
pyramid.
double the size.
Yeah, I'm saying he's still not building the pyramid.
What's the tallest man ever recorded?
20 feet is huge.
Yeah, but I don't think he's building a pyramid, is what I'm
You
saying.
don't think so?
I
How
think
big?
they've got to be 100 feet.
Nah.
They have to be able to pick it up and just move it.
Yeah, but if you've had like thousands of these 20-footers everywhere,
What's the tallest man to ever?
8 feet 2.
no, that's the tallest man. It's not a giant.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, but you're saying 10 feet's a giant. He's not quite far off a giant.
I don't know how big they were.
Yao Ming was 7'8" or something. Wasn't he? Kali's 7'2".
All right, 20 feet. I mean, that's still big.
Hey, that's huge.
Who was it? 10 to
20 feet. Fucking hell.
yeah.
Very little info available. Need to go on site. It's a perfect pyramid, facing perfectly to the north, south, east, and west. The one here.
See, man, it's crazy.
That's
shit.
weird. See, that makes me.
There you go.
And like the ones in the
How
pyramids
random's
of
that
Giza,
just
they're
in
like,
South Australia?
the pyramids of Giza, right in line with that's definitely aliens. Not a giant, but do you think giants existed? Well, how big are you
I
saying?
think so. I don't know.
You can't say 10 foot's a giant, though.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
can.
agree. I'm with John.
What do you mean?
I
The world's tallest man is 1 foot off it
Yeah.
almost.
I think you got to say
I don't
giant.
know. Maybe,
like-
all right, 20, or we'll say 20 feet.
I don't think they ever existed, but I don't.
No?
Maybe back in. I don't know. Where did they get the stories from?
Well,
Jack
if you
and the
go
Beanstalk.
look at evidence of
Jack and
giants,
the Beanstalk, where did they get the evidence from? They might have.
I don't know.
That might be a true story.
Could be. Unless
I
they,
don't think so.
there was all these giants everywhere like 100 years ago, and then somehow they raised our minds to them.
apparently giants weren't clever. You know, they'd listen to the common man.
Is that what you reckon?
Yeah.
They got some funny ones for you now. So, Jess says, you said
Huh?
you didn't leave LAX when you went there. You said,
I didn't leave it there. Yes, I did.
did you go out into LA?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, you did. So yeah, Jess says aliens are definitely here. Have you been to LA? Laugh out loud.
Oh, yeah. In Hollywood
yeah.
Boulevard, yeah.
Right? And transsexuals, and then she put an alien head.
There's definitely aliens around.
Listen,
LA has got crazy people.
oh man, even when we were in the airport, LAX, there's some weirdos like that.
There are, but there's everywhere, man.
No, LA's next
You
level.
go to Elizabeth, man. You got
but LA 's
Fahad,
next-
the normal
no,
guy,
no,
and then
yeah, but that's because
Poor Elizabeth gets a lot of
but LA is next level because they're all paid and they go think that this is the way to be and they're paying to change themselves.
Yeah.
Elizabeth ain't doing that.
sorry if you live in Elizabeth, guys. I know there's some good people there.
Fuck.
Fahads.
Listen, I
Lord
don't
Farhad.
believe, personally, I probably don't think anyone 20 foot or bigger has ever existed. That's me. I don't know about you. It's hard.
They've got, all these stories, all these,
That's just why don't they exist anymore?
Hey?
Like that's what I think.
I don't know why. That's
What?
the. I don't know.
No 6 foot man killed this giant.
Do you know there was a
That's why-
guy that got killed, like suicide apparently, and a week before he saw a giant. He saw no, that's what they reckon. But he saw a giant and he posted it, and he saw it on this hilltop, and then the FBI were all over him and everything, and then it was in the. I don't know where it was. Was it in America? I don't know where it was.
Definitely
The
America.
FBI, that's America.
Anyway, there was a
Any
giant.
story.
There was a giant on a cliff. On a cliff, and then he died, and then this other guy's taking over his work,
Yeah.
and they're looking for this giant.
Jess
That's
says, LA, she says,
That's
faces,
wild.
faces
Is Bigfoot a giant?
Bigfoot. See, Bigfoot and their Yetis
Yeah,
and
but
all
no
that.
one's ever seen one.
Apparently, they have
Well,
in
why didn't they
Queensland.
take a photo?
In Queensland?
No, not a Yeti. What are they called?
Bigfoot, Sasquatch.
So Yowzy.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is these
What the
guys...
fuck's a yowza?
A Yowzy or what's it called?
What the fuck's a yowzy?
All right.
You know what they are.
Jess
He
says
knows.
What is,
faces that they clearly weren't born with in LA, so they're aliens. It's weird when you actually see such full-on work in person. She's saying when you see people that have had all this work done. Who says fairy tales are fiction? After all, we have the Bible, Rob says.
Oh, here we go. But what's a yowzy?
No, it's a
Talking
Yowie.
about it's like a Sasquatch.
It's like a
Bigfoot.
A hairy
a
man.
Bigfoot that lives in the
But
woods
this is again what I'm
in
saying.
Queensland.
And it lives in Queensland.
Yeah, but again, this is what I say.
Angus was telling me once he was
Why?
in Queensland.
Yeah, Angus. Angus told me he could eat a Whopper in a minute too, and that didn't happen. And I don't even know him.
No, he said that he was in the woods and this there was a car in the tree
Yeah,
and
but John
no one could
told-
put the in the
You know,
tree or
but
something,
John
and there was
told
like
me-
all this weird stuff.
John told me that Angus, if you told him the wall was white, he'll tell you it's not.
True.
Sorry if you're
wild.
watching Angus.
Angus Wild.
But what I'm saying is all these Sasquatch things, right?
Yeah.
Did none of these guys take cameras with them? Why didn't they get a photo?
apparently-
Some have. Some
Like,
have.
a
Some have.
photo, you know, like
Apparently,
in the
there's
wilderness,
far.
right?
It's always far away
exactly.
footage
So,
of
you know, in the
a.
wilderness-
All right,
Well, this is what I'm saying. When you
And
go-
it's always distorted.
That's
There's,
what I'm saying. When you go in the wild,
there's never
right,
high definition
there's
quality.
all these guaranteed photos of lions.
Oh,
you know what I
shit.
mean? Like of lions and tigers. Get a photo of the Sasquatch, bro.
There is,
Unless they've
but
got
it's just-
special
it's just-
invisibility powers.
Yeah, right.
It's just a bit faded and.
Why? Rob said what John said. Why are photos of all these creatures blurry?
Yeah.
Yeah, true,
100%.
true.
And then Jess said Bible has.
Well, let me go back to the Bible, right? So if aliens existed, right,
Yeah,
would that disprove the Bible?
probably.
Disprove it?
Yeah,
Because like
probably.
they don't talk about anything
I
about
don't know,
aliens.
I've never read the Bible, so I'm not sure.
It doesn't talk about aliens at all.
No, really?
But it will just make it void,
Probably.
I'll take
Wouldn't
your
it?
word for it, man. I don't know.
wouldn't it?
Probably.
I don't know. I want to ask Rob. Would it make it void?
I reckon the best person to ask that would be Andrico.
Yeah,
When he's here one day, we'll ask him.
it's interesting.
Because he studied.
Because
theology.
like
Yeah.
because if like Jesus was the Messiah, or
Jess is
you know,
saying Loch Ness as well. Like, if you go to Loch Ness in Scotland, you can physically, with our technology, swim to the bottom of Loch Ness, right?
yeah,
But everyone in Loch Ness believes that the Loch Ness monster.
Well, you know that
They do,
that
eh?
photo of Loch Ness.
But you can physically get to the bottom.
well
now.
in Queensland, I
Because
think
it's
there's
a river.
yowies.
Well, there's the photo of Loch Ness, and yet again, it's blurry
Yeah.
and dark, and
And it's a lake, bro. Like,
This one time,
obviously it doesn't
this one time I was running in Dingley Dell, and we heard these pig noises, and we
Oh,
thought
Dingley Dell.
we thought there was a pig man in
oh
Dingley
my God,
Dell.
Costanza again.
Oh,
But you know what it was? It was a koala. Fucking
oh,
going.
yeah, they do. They make
We thought, and like for about 2 years, we thought there was a pig man living there.
koalas
Pig man and
Yeah,
Dingley
yeah,
Dell.
yeah.
Do you know what? Okay, do you know what? Okay,
What?
do you know what? Dingley Dell at night. Is
It's
pretty
scary, eh?
creepy place, bro.
It is. I've been running in
It's
there.
like a
Joe.
weird. Isn't that where what's name's got captured back there somewhere?
It's
That
conservation like that. The one here, Dingley Dell.
Just here, man. Off.
It's pretty bad. At night, it's pretty freaky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
got
then-
devil worshippers that going
yeah,
on.
wasn't-
Satanists.
yeah, I was going to say that cult shit with
Yeah,
the
They do
Channel-
cult stuff there. Yeah.
Always.
that Channel 9 News son
That's how they
got
do it.
raped back there.
Yeah,
or
Yeah, you got to
something.
be careful there, man.
What's his name? Not.
I know all the tracks are there.
What's his name? Yeah, I know the one you talk. That's what was there.
They got an archery thing in there.
Dude, our coach, we used to do preseason there.
Yeah, yeah.
And all of us, man, we don't want to go Dingley Dell.
You can get lost in there, man.
man.
And I know where to go. If I'm
I know.
with me, I know all the tracks.
I stacked it there.
I know all the tracks.
We
I've stacked it there
know a guy-
too.
We know a guy that
Bad.
had to have facial reconstruction surgery and shit.
Really?
Stackage.
I've stacked it there a couple times.
Dude,
Bad.
there was this huge jump at Dingley Dell, this massive jump right back in the day, and
Yeah.
just to verify that both my brothers are softcocks, we went for this ride back in the day, and I was like young, like 12, 13, and everyone was like, "Oh, do the jump," and George and Chris were like chickens. They're like, "No, no, no, no," and when no one was looking, I just went,
Yeah, yeah.
did like full homer, like did not make it, and just
Stacked it.
oh,
Fuck.
bad stat. The bike was like, they had to carry me home. The bike, it was a brand new BMX, mangled right, and I had like rocks, like pebbles in my skin. We got back, and my dad like beat the shit out of it, lost it at George and Chris, and Mum was there with tweezers
Oh my
taking
God.
pebbles out of my. I was done, bro.
Oh.
But it's because I was just like crazy. I was like, yeah, I'll do it.
Nah.
Jordan, do that little.
You know what's funny, man?
Mm.
If you go to someone, Dingley Dell, they don't know.
No, they don't.
There's very few people that know.
No,
it.
no,
We're
you have
from
to be
down this
around
way.
this way.
We're from down this way.
Yeah, but there's like probably shit like that in Elizabeth. You
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
got
true.
No idea, man.
Dude, we used to do preseason there.
Yeah, we used to run there a
and
lot.
because it's just if you want to get fit, I'm
Go
telling you,
Dingley Dell,
mate,
man.
Go running at Dingley
Dingley
Dell.
Dell. Yeah, I used to run all the time, man, when I was younger.
Oh, you get fit, man.
I know. Even walking it
Yeah, yeah.
it's good.
Mm, I haven't been there for
Oh.
years.
All right. Jess says the Bible is void already.
Just hates the Bible.
I want to hear making koalas. It's supposed to sound like. I want to hear mating koalas. It's supposed to sound like murder. Jess said.
It does. It sounds like pigs.
Like
We
when
thought there
they're
was
no, when they're mating.
well, we actually thought there was a pig man in the
Well, I've
woods.
heard cats.
in
When
Dingley
cats
Dell.
are doing their mate call.
Koalas can be pretty aggressive.
Oh, they
man.
are. They're bad.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
But do you see how like?
Do you remember JM when he found that?
But do
I
you,
was there with him.
but do you see how like I thought it was a pig man, and then like
Yeah.
if you
Oh,
take it to people, they'll think there's a pig man there. Like back in
Yeah.
the day, there's no internet.
Cool.
Oh, there's a pig man that exists. You know, and it goes out to folklore. You know, oh, there's a pig man. There was a pig man one time. And
Yeah, see, that's how it starts.
that's how it starts, man. And it's just a fucking koala.
Jess says, I've been told it's the females screaming, the female koala when they're mated. Well, when, have you heard a cat?
The
The
quad.
cat sound, when
Yeah.
cats do the mating call, that's like murder.
Yeah, that sounds
Oh,
right.
it's like the worst sound. Like, oh, what
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck?
But this is how these stories happen. Like
Yeah, of course.
something like that would happen.
Because if you heard the cat call, right, and you never knew about it, you would not think it's a cat.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
No.
You'd be in your room, like back in the, let's say in the, I don't know, whenever cats were domesticated, the first time they ever heard that, they would have been like, what the fuck is that sound?
Yeah, I know.
There's an alien outside.
There's nothing outside.
Exactly.
We're dead.
That's right.
We gotta wrap this up, man. I gotta go soon.
We do. Chris, that's the go. So, final call.
Final
Final
call.
call. Do you believe in giants?
Maybe.
Do you believe in aliens?
I think so. Yes.
100% you've said.
Yes, I believe in aliens, but giants. I don't know. I'm still I'm on the fence on that one, but it's interesting. Definitely, if they did exist,
aliens is interesting. I agree.
But even giants, like if giants and all that kind of existed, it's interesting.
100%. If I lived in America, right, I'd go visit Area 51 just to see it. What they've got there. You know what I mean? We don't have we don't have any of the stories here. Like I said, nothing happens in Australia. But yeah, I know it's weird. Like you know, like the Grand Canyon, right? Do you think the Grand Canyon is something the aliens did, or is it just like the Earth calcifying?
I don't know. Yeah, I reckon calcifying.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. But you know, some people think it's like other shit, don't they?
Do they?
I think so.
I don't know about that one.
Probably conspiracy.
There's
a conspiracy, like as you said, ever since the internet came, there's a conspiracy about everything.
That's the thing. That's what I've said. There's all this
and there's
shit
probably
that
like
now
10% of them true.
Exactly. There's all this shit that happens that.
Yeah, Paul McCartney died, didn't he? No.
Paul McCartney.
We did that one.
Paul McCartney's a reptilian. Everyone thinks
some shit like that.
You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like 10% are true. Maybe all of them are wrong.
Most
are wrong.
There's so many things that happen now. Yeah. That if they happened 50 years ago, it wouldn't be a conspiracy.
Nah.
But because of the internet,
because
of
social
media,
and everyone wants to believe what other believe.
People go down rabbit holes on the internet.
Of course.
That's the thing.
100%.
Of course. But at the end of the day, no one's 100%.
They're so interesting though.
There's no one can tell you.
No
one can tell you 100% that it is what it is.
100% the Earth is round. I'm telling you that.
I believe it.
I believe you. Because Chris doesn't.
I've told you, man. I'm on the 90%.
He doesn't want to believe flat Earth anymore because we're all playing him out. He's like,
it'd be cool. Imagine it was flat Earth.
You know, if the Earth was flat, I'd trip out. It'd be like.
Did you agree about we're in a simulation or not?
No, he said no. He said we're real.
I think we're real, but we are simulating life.
Yeah, but that's not living in a simulation.
Isn't that just living?
That's just living, exactly.
We never know. It could be fucking.
We're not like
computer generated.
That's weird.
We all got someone controlling us with a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Could you imagine we're just NPCs? Yeah. No, we're real. Like NPCs are like like how no one gets to see the Andrico. He's an NPC, non-playable character. He just stands there, tells everyone off. Your dad's definitely a non-playable character.
Yeah. So there's some people controlling us. Say, let's make these guys do a podcast and do a HFD.
I don't think it works like that. I reckon it's like
Jay-Z, and like they're just doing a podcast.
You know what it's like? It's like Sims, or Sims. Or it's like Age of Empires, where you guys just do whatever they do.
Well, that's what I said.
And that's what we do. It's not that. It's not like what I said. You're controlling one guy.
Remember I said last week? Imagine like I die and then I just wake up and go get my loot bag over there. Yeah. Oh yeah, I respawn.
Well, if you want to watch
get my gear.
if you want to watch a good, not serious, it's only one season, but 1899.
You saying?
It's really tripped out. Like
you gotta watch
it. It's Netflix. It's tripped out.
So
man.
on talking about series,
like you'd be like, what the fuck is going on here?
On that, I don't know everyone that's got binge. You gotta watch last one.
I'll watch that tonight if I got time with Amanda.
2 episodes now.
I'm finishing Walking Dead and then I'm gonna watch Last of Us.
What about Walking Dead, bro? You've seen it before.
No, I've never seen the last three seasons.
Oh. Forget about it.
He
won't watch Last of Us until the whole thing comes out.
No, I wanted to do that, but I can't wait.
I haven't seen that new thing on Disney Plus, Willow or something.
It's a series of the old movie.
Yeah, I heard it's pretty good.
Movie Willow?
I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, no, but 30 years later they make a series about
Willow's wild.
And Val Kilmer's not around anymore.
Isn't there a Star Wars thing coming out?
Yes.
Can't wait.
Will you watch in February the 9th? You's coming out.
Yeah, 100%.
But only the first half, 4 episodes, and then 4 episodes in March 9th.
Yeah, me and
Jess were talking about it. See, I loved season 1. Season 2, season 3 was not as. Do you think it's going to be as good anymore?
No.
Well, I've enjoyed every season.
You know what? But season 4 might surprise us. It
might.
But I've enjoyed every season.
But
so
nothing compares to season 1.
Number 3 pissed me off a little bit.
I'm with you.
Like it was really.
I liked it, but it just wasn't.
The ending was good.
Yeah.
But the middle was shit.
Season 1 was the best.
It's like Game of Thrones' last 2 seasons wasn't enjoyable, even though some crazy shit did happen.
But you've been all enjoying.
The special effects were good.
Yeah, just.
You know what was good? Battle of the Bastards was good.
I
reckon that. Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah.
And then after that it was yes.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Pause.
That's when the giant was there.
Stand up,
yeah.
Stop. Repeat. What do you mean?
Killer.
What are they talking about?
What?
It says pause. Make KP stand up. Stop. Repeat. I don't know what they're talking.
Oh, you're saying that you're an NPC.
Oh yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Because we get it delayed. Yeah.
We already moved on.
No, I'm with you. That's why I said I love Stranger Things, because you've enjoyed every season.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Breaking Bad was enjoyed every season.
That's what's upset me. I wanted to watch Game of Thrones until you guys come to now. The last two seasons shit. It's like more
Nah.
now I just know getting to those ends.
I reckon you'll like Walking Dead. I reckon you'll like Breaking
like
Bad.
Oh, Breaking Bad you'll love.
But I know they've been graded. You know, like two great. But like
The ending in Breaking Bad's amazing.
Yeah, but
The whole thing's amazing.
Isn't the other one good? Isn't that like based around Better Call Saul? Isn't that
That's a spin-off.
I'm
spin-off? Isn't that okay?
I'm only 2 seasons in, but
That's
That's a spin-off of Breaking Bad.
Isn't
Yeah,
that meant to be?
yeah, it's good too.
Okay.
But Breaking Bad is
not as
Breaking
good, but
Bad.
it's-
No,
Breaking Bad's like it's one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Oh, I've heard that. Yeah,
it's clever, man.
It's clever and it's
and he
Yeah.
does manage Man United.
and the
Yeah,
characters.
he's great in
The
that.
He's a good
characters.
actor,
It's
but
the
Bryan
actors,
Cranston's
man.
a real good actor.
He's really
If
good.
you got a good actor, they can pull it. If they
Yeah.
can pull it off, it's killer.
He makes it,
It
man.
does.
And
Even Jesse.
Jesse's
How
killer.
good Jesse, man.
But even like Mike and
Mike's good, and
Fring,
Someone from isn't the Breaking Bad
who's
guy?
the cop? Who's the cop guy?
Isn't the Breaking Bad
Mike.
guy?
His name Mike.
Oh no, Hank.
Come on, Hank.
Isn't there, the
That's it.
Breaking
Hank.
Bad guy? Isn't one of them in you? The young guy, like he's like weird looking. He steals his identity in number 2.
Can't remember.
He's not in you, is he?
Yeah, isn't that the guy that you steals his identity?
Who? Jesse?
Is the Breaking Bad?
Nah.
dude?
Nah,
no,
nah,
he's
nah.
not
I would have
in
known. Nah.
No.
You would like if you watch Breaking Bad,
I
you would
will.
love it.
It's just
You gotta watch Walking Dead, and
you know because
you gotta watch them both, man.
See, listen, you don't have to convince me. You got to convince Jess.
Does Jess like zombie stuff?
She likes Last of Us.
It's a horror. It's a horror. It's a
She'll
horror
love it.
series.
She'll
Like
love
she
it.
doesn't want to like see gore all the time.
It's not gore.
No, Walking Dead's got a bit of gore.
Oh, yeah,
She liked
Walking
that
Dead
other one.
is.
What's that other one? Black Summer. Jess liked that.
Dude, she would
Yeah,
love.
Similar.
That's what I
Similar.
Isn't it? That's a spin-off of Walking Dead.
There is
isn't
some
it?
big bloody scenes
Yeah,
in
there's
there.
always going to be in those things.
As I
but
said
there
to you
isn't
guys
one.
last time, watch The Handmaid's Tale. It's fucking.
Handmaid's
It's
Tale.
killer. It's
That-
so good.
Look at him.
That sounds like something my missus would watch.
Yeah, that sounds.
No, you would love it.
You
Man.
lost me, hands,
You're very
mate.
Herculean, man.
It's not that. It's dude.
I
It's not what you
hate
think.
1950s.
It's
romance
not
stuff.
1950s. It's not. It's present day.
But
You,
It
you
sounds
lost.
like
You lost.
1950s.
You lost me, bro.
You lost me at tail.
Yeah, handmade and stuff.
This is the best.
Settle down, Eagle Fang.
Yeah, wait. Are you,
I am the leader.
When's that's coming out? All those seasons have been enjoyable. Even
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
I mean, the last one was a bit corny.
I don't
The
reckon.
last one wasn't the best.
No.
No.
Do you reckon they'd ever
They-
thought that would?
Go
Like,
this
go
popular.
that
No.
popular?
I thought they didn't do once. They thought once.
Because when you first watch the episode, oh, this is corny as, but you just get into it.
yeah, it's nostalgic.
Yeah. You
But
just get into
oh,
it.
they
They are.
definitely didn't think they'll go this far.
I think the ending could have been better.
Of
than that.
season, the last one,
season.
If
Yeah.
only Mr. Miyagi was still alive, it would just.
Like-
it would have been perfect.
they
Like,
fucked up in the last
Chosen.
one
with Chosen.
because they had to make Chosen get beaten by Terry, even though everyone knew he couldn't beat him.
Yeah, I know.
So they made it like
Chosen made that last.
Chosen
season.
should have beat him though.
No, that's what I'm
Not
not
fucking.
Daniel.
No, not
They
Daniel.
made it that Chosen got beaten because he was honourable, wanted to go save that other dude.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
got
No,
caught.
that was shit.
When Chosen really should have just fucked up.
Yeah,
Terry,
fucked him up,
and
yeah.
that's it. Because everyone knows he's the best fighter.
Yeah, yeah. That's what should have happened.
Everyone knows.
I would have
he's
been
the
happy
best.
with that.
Yeah.
It just went to. It went at the end. It just was like.
You know what?
What happened in again? Terry's stuffed.
Johnny
Jail
like
now.
bashed him, and then
He
what's
got
his
done
name
for
faked
jail.
his death and got out of jail.
Yeah.
Crease.
So Chris come back going.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what leads to the next.
Yeah, that's
the next
right.
You know what I reckon they should have done? Honestly, I don't reckon they made Daniel the hero again by they should have let Johnny fucking beat Terry.
They
If it
should
wasn't
have.
to be Chosen. Let Johnny be the hero.
But you know what? It gets you into it because you want them to win. You're
Yeah,
like,
no,
come on,
listen,
Johnny.
I want them.
Get up.
I want them
Come on,
both.
Johnny.
Yeah, but
I want
Daniel-
Johnny to win more than
you know what I'm
bloody
saying?
Daniel.
Daniel's already been the hero. That's why.
Johnny
He's
has
been the
been
hero
the
in 3
best.
movies.
No.
But
They
he's
should have
been-
made Johnny the hero.
Now,
100%.
Yeah, because Daniel's been the hero in 3 movies.
100%.
He doesn't need to be the hero anymore.
That's right.
But he's the best character in
But
the
the
whole
problem
series.
is,
Yeah.
the
he's
problem
fine.
is with Johnny, he wasn't connected to Terry at all.
No.
So that's probably why they did that.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah, I know what
he
you're saying.
knew Crease. Like it was.
Yeah. See, I reckon he's going to get creased down. Anyway, boys and girls, I have to depart.
It's been fun, man.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Oh, I think they're just having a conversation, so I'm going to read out into this chat. They're just talking amongst themselves. That's what I like. You know what? We've said this, and Giuseppe said it too. That's what he said. Our podcast is unique. He said he loves how we do it because we can be there talking, and our fans can just be there talking to each other.
That's
and
right.
then we get them in on it. He loves how we interact with it.
That's
It's
right.
Like
Yeah.
And you know what, guys? You know what's really exciting? Now you can listen to us on Spotify.
And apparently, it's
Wow.
like real pop. It's gotten good. It's doing good.
Yeah, it's on the right. So if you guys want to just listen to us on as an audio feed, you can listen to us on Spotify, guys. Check us out. Just type in HFD podcast in your Spotify,
Should I?
and we'll come up.
Before we go, should I just show this merch a bit? Like,
Yeah,
one of
get
the
up,
new
have it.
merch, guys.
Stand up, pause, turn around.
Yeah, this is one of the new merch. So I don't know if you can see it. I'll get down there.
That's wild.
As well.
So yeah, guys, check out our merch, hfdmerch.myspreadshop.com.au. Johnny G's never been on the site, but doesn't matter. Make sure you guys get on
John's like, get me a hoodie. It's like, go get yourself a hoodie.
Can you show me so I can get some discount?
No, no way. We want you to pay full price, so me and Chris get some.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, share, subscribe.
That's
If you haven't liked the video, yeah, just make sure you like it. We'll be back next week. I don't know what the topic is, but if you want to give us a suggestion for a topic, join our Discord as well, guys.
The Discord's there for everyone to join.
It's
like,
in the description of
we're
the
in it,
video.
like AP's in it, Gaming Shisha, Genwill's in it, GT23's in it. All of us are in it, obviously. Reebs is in it.
Yeah. Let us know what you want us to talk
Team
about.
RIP Ose, I don't even know that he's in it. Like, there's people in
There's
it.
people in there, guys. So yeah, join the Discord, guys. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Johnny G, before we go,
What?
what did you have to say about the aliens? We didn't know what you did believe in.
Oh, 100% there's aliens out there.
Yeah, there you go.
100%.
100%.
There you go, guys. Johnny G just confessed he's a reptilian.
What,
so
next week,
Hmm?
you owe me something for our bet. I don't know what it is. You just bring me something.
I'll bring you something.
And like,
Yeah.
I won.
You got to bring us dinner.
Thanks, Jim,
No.
because I won the bet.
We want meat platters.
I won the bet, so
We-
thank you, Jim, for that. That's why Chris was so upset.
We want a keto meal because Kerry wants to try some keto.
No worries. We'll bring that. Nah,
What's keto? Just no carbs? That's wild.
just meat.
Just me. I'll do that.
Just for us.
That's wicked. How's your lifestyle? I won't say diet because diet's a shit word. How's your change going? Is it going? Are you doing
Yeah,
well?
good, man, yeah.
Losing weight?
How's the
Yeah, a little
toilet?
bit. Not like I'm not heaps fast.
No, but
like,
that's
slowly
good.
going.
That's what that guy says. You know, the funny guy.
Mm.
He says it's actually really only sustainable to lose. He said you can lose more or less. He goes, but a real sustainable number is about half a kilo a week.
Yeah, I'm doing something like that at the moment.
Yeah,
So
but that's good.
my pants are getting more looser. So that's all I look at.
That's it, man.
Like they're loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy. It's
good.
easy, man. But you know, like when we do our like our challenges, they'll be like a cheat day.
Of course.
Yeah. So
Mm.
Well, you know, Sylvester Stallone said when he was ripped for so long, he goes, I ate 900 calories a day on weekdays. He goes, and then on weekends, he goes, I used to have like 9,000 calories. Because he goes, like cheat days. He goes, because I just wanted to eat like so bad.
yeah.
You crave.
You crave it, but you know what? I haven't really been craving it. Like
As long as you eat nice meals, there's so many good alternatives that you can eat that don't have.
if it's not in front of me, I don't want it.
Yeah.
But if you put pizza in front of me, mate, I'm gonna eat it.
Apparently, pizza's one of the worst.
It's
No,
the worst.
pizza's
Yeah.
not the worst because of like
The
because you
bread.
Get, it's the dough.
It's the dough.
So
man.
if you're gonna get a pizza, like when we do watch-alongs, we're gonna have the oven on, right? I'm gonna make thin pizza.
See, that's when I'll have a.
Thin I'll make them thin though. I know how to make thin pizza,
Yeah.
which is the best because it's not as much bread.
You can have it, but as much you
I could
don't
make
have
you a
too
pizza.
many.
I
Yeah,
could make you a pizza.
I could smash a family.
No, but that's what I'm
So
saying.
could
I
I.
could make you a.
mate, I could smash a party, mate. What are you talking about?
I could make you a large. I could make you a large.
How
Right.
much carbs is in
Yeah.
a party?
When we had our shop, a large is 2 handfuls, which is probably 300 grams of dough,
Yeah.
which is probably 600 calories. But I could make you a large in the wood oven with 100 grams.
What's a party?
4 handfuls, so probably double.
So about.
So at my party, I had parties there.
Yeah, double. That's
Yeah.
4 handfuls of dough. You remember?
But plus the toppings and plus
the
everything.
toppings aren't as much because
The toppings are not the problem. It's the bread, bro.
Because
That's
even
what fucks
cheese,
you.
it's not cheese.
Cheese is not that bad. It's the
the bread.
It's the bread,
It's the
man.
bread. But that's why when we have
Bread's not the best, man.
That's
you
why-
know, you know I make thin pizzas. I make them thin.
That's why, like, if you have deep pan, that's the worst.
Oh, deep pan's terrible.
It's like this thick,
Terrible.
man.
Terrible.
Do you know what I mean?
crust.
Even though I want to try that, I've never tried proper deep pan before.
It's
Mm.
not as good. Thin. Is
It looks good.
Thin pizza.
I know.
Thin and crispy is the
I like the thin, but I've
Yeah.
never tried the deep. You know the ones that like at Remy's? They got
Yeah.
the. Yeah, I want to try that.
on watch along.
So-
We'll just have some margaritas.
But yeah, no, we're gonna start doing food stuff, guys. So, check us out. Just
I challenge Chris C to eat a party pizza in 20 minutes, and it's his first comment of the night.
when
Damn.
Oh,
I'll
damn.
kill that in 10 minutes.
I reckon he would.
20 minutes is giving him too much time,
No,
Dan.
but I
too
reckon, no, but I'm,
No, keep it at
listen,
20. Don't
listen.
say that, man.
You would
What's
do it.
wrong with you,
nah,
man?
you would do
No,
it in
but
10.
I'm going to be honest.
Ham and pineapple,
We
you
had a
smash
pizza
it.
bar, right? I'm being honest, man. Me and John could do that.
Yeah.
I
If it was
reckon
a challenge, I could
Yeah.
do that.
ham and pineapple, I reckon you'll destroy.
20 minutes?
Fucking. Done.
20 minutes.
Done.
20 minutes. Me and John, because I do a family like
He
that.
could do it less than 10.
He could
I'm
do it
telling
less
you.
than us. That's what I'm saying.
Less than
Me
10.
and John could do the 20 minutes.
There's challenges coming, guys. So keep your challenges coming. Don't at me because I will do every single one of them.
I like that. That's
You have
easy.
to chuck a garlic bread and Coke in there or something.
That's easy
to-
for you. I'm telling you, because look, dude, me and John could do.
You should do that on your cheat day. One party and some garlic bread.
I'll do it in a couple of weeks. How about that?
We used to take it when we had our shop. You know, it's funny because we weren't putting on weight, but we used to take a party pizza home every night.
But it's gonna be. It will be
We'll
on
figure
our
it all
other.
out,
It'll be.
that thing, man.
Sweating it
Remember
all
when it was
out.
hot?
Yes.
Oh,
Guys,
my
make
God.
sure-
I actually missed the shop sometimes.
Make sure you guys.
He said, "All right, 8 minutes."
Make sure you guys subscribe to our other channels. That's what it's
He
gonna be
didn't,
on.
he
Right?
didn't cut it in half. He did more than half.
Anyway, guys, I gotta go.
All right, guys. Peace out.
Peace out. Stay hunky.
Take it easy.
Stay hungry.